What is up, you guys? Gamer Live Studio here, back at it with another off the top video. And today we're going to be talking about Xbox and PlayStation, but more importantly, we got to give credit where credit is due here. Xbox is literally cooking right now. They are literally cooking. Do you not see this wallpaper that I have? Yes, this is a wallpaper on my PC. It's not even done yet. I'm still working on it. It will be releasing soon. However, I gotta put that wallpaper up because let me tell you something. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster. Okay, look. Let me tell you a quick little story here. As soon as they announced the whole live stream event that was happening at Bethesda, and they was going to be dropping this right here, I said, bro, when is it going to come out? Okay, soon as it says it's gonna come out that day, when I saw that live stream and it says it's gonna be out right now, I'm telling you right now, I have jumped it out of my bed so fast. I ran to my computer and turned that shit on, went straight to Game Pass, and I downloaded ASAP before I have to go to work. I'm not even joking. And then when I came back from work, I have at least put in 2 to 3 hours in that game. I'm not playing. That, they call it a remaster. When I saw the footage, I was like, this is not a remaster. This is a goddamn remake. What the hell is Bro, and they put it under an incredibly low price. And nobody's out here giving credit where credit is due. It's insane. They don't want to give Xbox credit. They don't want to give no Microsoft credit or anything. But that's okay. That's why we're here. Because you know why? Because I wanted to do a video. And you know what made me do this video? Shout out to Grey Guardian here, right? Shout out to him. He made me want to do this video because I saw his video, right? And it's right here. The title says, These fanboys refuse to give Microsoft its flowers. Yep. Credit, anything. They refuse to. But you know what? That's okay. Because I'm here to give credit where credit is due, where it needs to be earned. And then I'm going to ask the question and ask all those PlayStation fans out there, what's going on with PlayStation? Because the lack of games that they have in their lineup doesn't scream out success for PlayStation 6. And I told about this and I talked about this with y'all guys. Remember, all those videos ago, you can go back and you can hear all the stuff that I said, right? And I said, and I quote, Xbox won this generation. They won this generation. People did not believe me. People said, oh, I don't, whatever, you crazy. But now we're here right now, 2025. We're almost 3 years up. I told you, Xbox literally won this generation. Hands down. I know Xbox wasn't perfect. I get it. You want to critique and whatever with layoffs, right? Studio shutdowns, right? Projects was canceled, right? You could, if you want to put, those are valid criticism. I can't stop you from saying that. That is true. That's some criticism. You want to put that out there, that's perfectly fine. But let's not get it twisted here. As a consumer, right, that I play games and I buy these games, right, I'm here to see what do these companies has to offer. I'm looking at PlayStation, we're looking at Nintendo, we're looking at Xbox, we're looking at Steam, we're looking at the PC. I'm on PC, right? I'm looking at all three, seeing what they can offer me in terms of gaming. And right now, Xbox is literally fucking cooking. They are fucking cooking. They have dropped this game and then Expedition 30. Bro, there is so much shit to get into right now. And stick around because we're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls 6 and possibly a release date, which, like I always been doing with Grand Theft Auto, right? I only do a 3-month update on Grand Theft Auto 6. We haven't heard anything yet, but we are still in April, about to go into May, and then after May, we're going to be heading to June, and then after near the end of June, we're going to do another 3-month update on GTA 6. Be like, hey, What's going on? Because we didn't heard anything about that. Well, we're going to do the same thing for the Elder Scrolls 6. When is that going to be dropping and the timeline? Because this right here is an eye-opener, and also there's some other things as well we can pick up from the FTC case, that now those things that I said before in the past and everything that's happening right now, all these pieces are starting to come together. And it looking like it's going to be a very bright future for Xbox. Xbox is going to live on in the next 10 years. I'm not sure about PlayStation. Because PlayStation right now looking really, really scary. Very scary. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Stick around here. You learn a thing or two. And you might find out about some things. So let's get started with this video. I don't want to hold up anybody else's time because let me tell you, man. Yo, I'm ready to go back in here and play this game, man. I've been enjoying the hell out of this game, bro. Woo! I have been enjoying it, man. Let me tell you, see that right there? Game Pass. Download it. I got Forza Horizon 5, South of Midnight I've been playing. I'm still playing the Valve, and I re-downloaded Starfield because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bigger update for Starfield. So there's going to be a lot of great RPGs. And we still got another batch of RPG games that coming out later this year, which is Outer Worlds 2. You know how many RPGs right now? I'm in heaven right now with RPG games back to back. Starfield, a Valve, Elder Scrolls, fucking Oblivion remaster. No, not a remaster, a remake. That, and now we got out, bro. It's like almost damn near like 6 RPG games under my belt. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, yo, I'm eating so good right now. This is not even funny, bro. Thank you, Uncle Phil, for dropping games. Because you know what? It's funny how when he was talking about, when he said that, and I quote, this is what Uncle Phil said. He said, we are focusing on games. And damn sure he is. He is focusing on these fucking games. He really is. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't care if somebody says about a Metacritic score, this and that. Look, I don't care about scores. All I care about is, are you dropping games this year and the next year and the following year? I need to be eating good. Because if I'm not eating good, guess what? I'm not buying your game. We're seeing these games are getting more and more expensive, right? Going up to $70, $80. Oblivion just dropped. And it literally has all the DLC, and it's only costing $50 fucking dollars. Shit, man. Yo, this is crazy, yo. But Xbox, I'm telling you right now, Xbox is not fucking around. They are taking over. They are taking over, and they taking over PlayStation. PlayStation is just another Xbox. PlayStation is just another Xbox. We'll get into that too. That shit is crazy, but shout out to Grey Guardian. He got me to, inspired to make this video because I might as well start breaking shit down here and now because this shit is crazy, bro. Expedition 33 launch. You see all the stuff right here? Pay attention to this, okay? You see Game Pass, games, console, accessory, play, sign in. You see this? Look at this. Doom is coming up right around the corner in May. This, what? It's either next week in a couple of days. We're going to go right into May, and Doom going to be releasing in May. And it's going to drop where? On Game Pass. Bro, this shit is crazy. Forza Horizon 5 is about to get another player boost numbers up. PlayStation players are going to pay for it and going to play it. Because, they don't mind making a Microsoft account. They don't mind making a Microsoft account. I don't hear no backlash on that. They are paying $100 early access edition. Knowing that you can even play this game right now through where? On Game Pass. You know how much I pay for this shit? For Game Pass? Look at this. Look at how much I'm paying for this. I'm only paying for $11.99. And you can play Forza Horizon 5 right now. But those PlayStation players, They don't care. They said they are more than willing to pay $100 early access. You're not getting early access. You're getting a 4-year late pass, and you're paying $100. Meanwhile, I'm only paying $11.99, and you could download the game, the full game, and play it right now for $11.99. Crazy, right? Bro, it's wild out here, man. It's wild out here. They're still willing to do this, but the point is the reason why I'm pointing these out right here is because, remember, I made a video, right, when I was talking about the next generation consoles, right, with the whole FTC document leaks, right, and we see the sliders and stuff. I told you, man, Xbox is about to take over. They are literally about to take over, because when we go back to these documents again, right, but this is where we can see the roadmap, right? Look at the roadmap to 2030. Okay, it's 2025. We still got 5 years away until we hit this roadmap, which is 2030, right? But look, you know what's interesting? Look at this. Look at right here. Gaming at Xbox Series X launch. This is what they launch at, right? PC, laptops, the consoles. Here's the accessories, right? And then watch this, gaming today, right? So they have expanded, right? That you can game on the web browser, which is true. Mobile, smart TVs, right? We've seen commercial with Fire Sticks and stuff like that. Streaming devices sticks. That has happened. You can play it on the laptop. Remember, they did the whole whatchamacallit campaign, you know, this is an Xbox, right? So all of these things are Xbox, right? Xbox. All of these things are Xbox. And then here's this. And then get ready for this. Are you ready for the next slide? Yeah, you see this? This is starting to come together. We know the handheld is coming. We already know that they're going to come up with a next-gen console hybrid. All of these things are an Xbox now. And now that's including PlayStation. PlayStation is an Xbox. It's not a PlayStation anymore. All of their PlayStation first-party titles cannot compete in terms of people wanting to play these games. They just dropped fucking Oblivion Remaster. You know how many PlayStation players are playing that fucking game right now? I guarantee you a lot of people are playing it. Not some, not a few. A lot of those motherfuckers are paying for it and playing it. All thanks to who? Xbox. And granted, Xbox is not perfect, right? We already know, right? They have canceled games, right? They have shut down studios, right? They have did layoffs, right? We know, like, they have done some shit that wasn't, you know, right? We know. You could, if you want to criticize that and point that out, that's perfectly fine. I get that. There's nothing for me to defend about that. It is what it is. Those things did happen, right? And that's just not just Xbox, that's including PlayStation. But here's the differences. You see the differences now, that where even if Xbox had those small little hiccups, that doesn't stop them. The train is rolling. All cylinders is on fire. They are dropping games left and right. Left and fucking right. They are not fucking around. They are not like PlayStation losing out money, canceling 10 live services, and all this bullshit. That's why I'm telling you, pay attention to these slides. Look at these slides. Look at them. This is where we at right now, currently in 2025. Remember, the roadmap says 2030. You see this? This is 2030. This is where they're going to get to. And we already starting to see that. They already have this. We already know they're making a handheld. Uncle Phil has already dropped hints about that. We already know about the next gen console, which is Prime. Xbox Prime. I don't know what's going to be called. Whatever it is, we know it's dropping because we know the Nintendo Switch has drop their console, their price, right? And it's going to be releasing in June. So it's not that far away. It's literally like a couple of months away. Like what, two months away until June? So the Nintendo Switch is dropping. So then we're going to be knowing what? Either the handheld or the console or both in June, because the Xbox is going to have what? A showcase, right? They did this for every year. They haven't stopped. Even though that the E3 and the whole show is dead, the Xbox is the only one that's still sticking with the tradition. Hello? I gotta give credit where credit is fucking due. They are still sticking with tradition and adding a new tradition called, I don't know, the Xbox Developer Direct. Right? We see early stuff during in like January and February, or starting in January, early January or late January, we start to see all these like games that are in development, what's coming up, what's new, all this stuff. They're putting in new tradition. Now it's still got E3 coming around the corner. They're stealth dropping stuff. This is crazy. Xbox is literally on a fucking roll here. They're on the roll. That's why I'm telling you, pay attention to these slides, because it's going to tell you the future right now. And the future is looking bright. This doesn't look to me like, oh, Xbox is dead. This doesn't look like Xbox is dead. Xbox is literally on a fucking bankroll. Where's PlayStation fucking handheld? They should have been had a handout this generation. The Portal does not count as a handheld at all. It's a remote device attached to a console. You can't even take it on the go. We're talking about a Nintendo Switch 2 handheld. We're talking about an actual handheld, a Steam Deck. Xbox is about to make a handheld. Where the fuck is PlayStation at? They should have been doing. They should have been the first ones out the gate to be doing this. And they're slacking and they're behind. What are they doing? But you see right here, all this shit is starting to come together. Now more peripherals. Now we got keyboard and mouse. What does that mean? You know what that means? Since we already know that this handheld is going to be a hybrid PC and an Xbox, then that means the console is going to be a what? A hybrid PC and a console. That's why we see on this slide right here, we got mouse and keyboard now. If we go back to the original slide, you don't see the mouse and keyboard, right? And you see the original console. Now, when you see this in this slide, which is going to be coming up in 2030. Remember, 2030 is only 5 years away. Next generation is only 3 years away. And they already showing this slide right here, 2 new consoles. So you know what that means? They're going to put in 2 new peripherals. You know what you can do now? Keyboard and mouse. Because they already got keyboard and mouse on a laptop. They already got keyboard and mouse on the high-end PC. Remember, when you look at this slide, there's a high-end PC. There's a laptop. They already have keyboard and mouse support. But when they added in this, that's how you know that these next-gen consoles are going to have keyboard and mouse support. So that means that it's going to be a hybrid PC-like console. That's why they're adding this peripheral right here. That makes sense. Look at the mobile handheld thing. Boom. They already have a trailer of the new backbone for Xbox. So that came true. That is true right now. All of this shit right here on this slide has came true. So it's happening. So Xbox is not going anywhere anytime soon. They're going to be here for 10 years plus. All thanks to Uncle Phil. Thank you, Uncle Phil, for doing this. Because I don't want to see Xbox to die. Because I love their games. Their games are far superior, far better than fucking PlayStation has to offer. Because it's ridiculous. I'm telling you, pay attention to these slides right here, man. Pay attention. They're not playing. They're literally right here. You see how this shit is stagnated? That's why they said, let's go to PC. That's why they're doing cloud. This is where they're gonna go. And these slides are no bullshit. They know what they're talking about. They know exactly what they're doing. They are definitely planning for the next 3 years. Not 3 years, sorry. In the next 10 years, they are planning. And all these pieces are starting to come together now. They are starting to really come together. It's true. This is absolutely fucking true. So all this right here that we seen, right? Especially this slide right here. And all these slides right here, like the next gen consoles, right? New controller, right? We know that they're making a handheld, which is true. They're still making consoles. They're still investing in cloud devices. And they're putting games everywhere else too, and including their browser and on Windows 10, which I'm on PC, I'm on a browser. I can game on here on the browser if I wanted to, or I could download the app and get Game Pass and play games on there, which we already have right now currently. Right? That we see right here. And, right, and we see it that they are putting games everywhere, and that's including where? On Steam. They're putting games on Steam, right? Look. They're putting their games on Steam. And I think they also having a sale right now. I think it's either Xbox publishing sales. Should be it. Yeah, see? They're already having a sale. And they're putting their games on Steam as well. And including in Game Pass. And on the Windows Store. So they have literally accomplished what they need to accomplish. They are doing it. They putting their shit everywhere. It's available everywhere. Everything is a fucking Xbox. And all these PlayStation fanboys thinking like, oh, it's not, whatever. Look, let's go on here. Like I said before, what I was saying. I said, your PlayStation fucking 5 is nothing but a fucking Xbox. It's an overpriced fucking Xbox. I don't want to pay for that. That's why I'm on PC. And I'm still playing Game Pass. And I'm still playing Xbox games. And I'm still currently buying Xbox games on Steam. I haven't even brought not one PlayStation fucking title. I haven't brought one. I haven't brought one. That is sad. You know how sad that is? Let me just show you real quick before I go back on here. Let me show you how sad that is. Not one single game on here I have brought. You don't even see it in my library. Not even one. That's how you know I'm just fed up with PlayStation. I'm not supporting them. I stopped supporting them all the way back on the PlayStation 2. You know why? Because they still haven't learned their lesson all the way up to right now in 2025, and they're still making the same stupid ass games over and over and over again. The same Walking Dead simulator ass game. Another walking sim open world slop. Another one of these. Another slop right here. Remaster slop. All of these games are slop. Now granted, is these games are terrible to play or they're bad? No. You could enjoy them and play them. That's your business. But when I sit here and look at these games, I'm just like, look, you gotta offer me something better than this. This ain't enough. Days Gone remaster? And then they're gonna come out with the deal. Spider-Man 2? Lego Horizon Adventures? Like, really? Horizon Zero Dawn? Okay, that came out and now they remaster it again? They're remastering it again? Like, come on, man. Until Dawn was absolutely a disaster. I don't even think this game was even that good. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, now it's very positive. Before, when that came out, it was bad. It was running terrible. It was not even good. But even then, like, again, Until Dawn, really? We seen that on PlayStation 4 generation. It's just like some of the games are just not, they're not hitting it. They're not hitting what they're supposed to be hitting. It's just, it feels lackluster, to say the least. It feels lackluster. I'm just not happy with it. And right now, we're currently in the PlayStation Store right now. Right? We're right here. Best selling. Right here. Xbox is dead. Xbox ain't got no games. Right? Remember what they said. They said Xbox is dead and Xbox ain't got no fucking games. Oh, if that was the fucking case, right? If they was dead, then here's the best selling. Why? This is on the top right now. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster is on the top chart on PlayStation. And that's made by with who? With what publisher? Oh yeah, that's Microsoft and Xbox. That's an Xbox title game. Call of Duty is an Xbox title game now. Forza Horizon 5 is an Xbox title game. Minecraft is an Xbox title game. You got like four Xbox title games on the top 10, basically on the top 10, so top 12 charts. So right now you got like 3 games on the top 10 charts. Elder Scrolls, Call of Duty, and Forza Horizon 5. All on the top chart. Where is a PlayStation title game? The only one that I see up here on the top is what? MLB The Show 2025. Whoopie-doo. We can say the same thing for 2K. And we can say the same thing for 2K 26, 27, 28. We can say the same thing for FIFA, right? Okay, so you got a sports game on top. Cool. There's an open world racing game right here. You have an open world RPG game from 20 fucking years ago. That's a remaster from the ground up. Damn sure it's a fucking remake in my eyes. It's right here on the top chart. They're right here on the top chart. Minecraft came out a long time ago and it's still on the top chart. And all the rest of these games are either second party deals or third party deals. And then look, you got Days Gone on the bottom of this page. This is sad. Only one PlayStation title game, Days Gone. And that's not even the remaster version. That is the old version. They are buying the old copy of Days Gone than the remaster one. You don't even see the pre-order numbers up here for that. That is fucking crazy. You see what I'm saying? This is nothing but a fucking Xbox. Because I wouldn't be playing Days Gone. I would be playing like Forza Horizon 5, Call of Duty. This game, I'll be playing that right now. If I had a PlayStation 5, right? If I ever have a PlayStation 5, these are the games that I'll be playing. Oblivion, Call of Duty, Forza Horizon 5. Probably if I have extra pocket change, I'll probably try Expedition 33, Indiana Jones, Grand Theft Auto 5. That's mainly what the games I'll be playing, and probably Monster Hunter Wilds. And those are the games that I'll be playing on my PlayStation 5. I wouldn't be playing not a single PlayStation fucking title game. Because you know why? Because they do the same shit. It's been the same game, like over and over and over again. I get tired of it. I'm tired of the walking simulators. It's time for them to step up and make an, like, again, I've been saying this shit for quite some time. I said, why is PlayStation don't make their own open world racing game? They are well capable of doing it. You don't even see Gran Turismo, not even on the top charts on here. Look, if we go to the next page, are we going to see Gran Turismo 7? I hope so. Nope, we don't even see Gran Turismo 7 not even reaching on the next page, not even on the second page. Last of Us Part 2? Seriously? This is not even the remaster one. This is the old version of The Last of Us Part 2. It's making it on the second page. Astrobot? Look at this. The complete edition, $100, is on the second page. It's not even on the first page on the top charts. It's at the bottom. Let's see about the third page. Spider-Man 2. Look at this. Gran Turismo is already at the third page. Third page. And is right down underneath fucking the Crew Motorfest. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. The fact that Gran Turismo 7 is not even in the top charts. What does that tell you? That tells you that, that tells you that Xbox games are just better. Everybody wants to play Xbox games. You don't see people really playing PlayStation games. They're all either in the bottom page right here, 1, but that's even an old game. That's like on PlayStation fucking 4. And they're still buying that copy. That's not even the remaster one. And then you go into the second page, they're still buying the old copy of The Last of Us Part 2, not even the remaster one. This game is on top over The Last of Us Complete Edition. That is fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. And it's funny too. And it's funny. And look, we can go right here. Most downloaded. Let's go with that. Most downloaded right now. Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, Oblivion, which is an Xbox, War Thunder, this, Destiny 2, that's one PlayStation game. You can count that. Destiny 2. So you got 1 for 1. Then you go over here. Now you got 2 Xbox titles. This is on the first page. 2. Right here. Go down more. Then you got all this. So they got 2 PlayStation title. MLB The Show 2025 and The Last of Us Complete Edition. Then you got another Xbox. And then you got the whatever party deals for that, and then this. Let me tell you, man, Xbox is fucking killing it, especially right now with this. Oh yeah, they're killing it. They're fucking killing it right now, man. They are killing it. It's crazy. What is going on? What is going on with PlayStation, man? This ain't good. And then the best selling, you don't even see none of them on top. Even the best selling right now has overpassed Fortnite. And Fortnite is free. Shit. This is a very sad day for PlayStation. Because like I said, man, I want PlayStation to succeed and do well and make games. They should be making an open world racing game. There is no excuse. You got Gran Turismo 7. And they got a studio behind it with this Polyphony Studio. You telling me they can't even make an arcade open world racing game? It's fucking ridiculous. Because if a PlayStation fan said, yeah, it's impossible for them to make a open world arcade racing game, I'd be like, wait, what? How the fuck is that even possible? Well, that's an arcade sim racing. That's more time and effort to make a sim racing game than it is on an arcade racing game. An arcade racing game is more popular than a sim. What is PlayStation fucking doing? They should be making fucking money. It should be very easy for them to do that. And they're choosing not to. But you see what Xbox is fucking doing? You know what they're doing? They're filling in the gaps. Oh yeah, they're filling in the gaps. I made this comment on his channel on on his channel. I made this comment right here. I said, I'm not going to stress about it because they have already admitted that Xbox is better because they are buying Xbox games anyway. Which is true. And it's obviously fucking true because guess what? We're right here. Proof in the pudding cup. We're right here. This is an Xbox game and they're fucking buying it and playing it. This is an Xbox game that's coming out. People have already brought their early access edition. You know how many people is buying that? Because if people are buying it, that means this is on the top chart. So if it's on the top chart right now, it's literally in what place? What, in 6th place? In 6th place. They are right behind Call of Duty. That's in 5th place. They're right behind them. So people have literally dropped money, dropped $100 for Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. For early access, knowing that is a 4-year-old game. That is 4 years old. They came out in 2021. We're in 2025. That's 4 years. That's 4 years. And Xbox is literally suckering you, saying, "Yeah, no, if you want to play this game, here's some early access edition." Oh my god. They are hustling the fuck out of PlayStation fans over there. They are hustling the fuck out of it. For gamers in general, right? If you like Forza Horizon 5, by all means, you're gonna have a great time with the game. I'm not stopping you from playing it. That's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm here telling you. What I am sitting here telling you is for those PlayStation fanboys that be acting all fucking delusional and shit, thinking that, oh yeah, you know, they're doing it for free. You know, Xbox is going to be my friend. They're dropping all these games over here on my console. But again, just because they dropping that game over there, that doesn't mean that they're motherfucking friends. Because we're going to get to that later. Because trust me, you think that right there? Let me tell you something, man. It's all part of Xbox plan. It's all part of Xbox plan. But I wanted to break that down that, look, they're obviously buying these Xbox games. So basically, the whole notion of, oh, Xbox don't have any games, that's out the window now. That's officially is out the window. That argument is dead. They're buying these Xbox games. So Xbox do have games. Right? So Xbox said, so all those people say, oh, Xbox ain't got no games. Well, you're buying it on your PlayStation 5. Because like again, I'm gonna do the same thing. You know, PlayStation to me, they don't have any games. You know why? Because guess what? Oh yeah, because I didn't brought any of their fucking games. That's why. Where's a PlayStation game on here? Where? Good. Show me on this list was a PlayStation game. Because let me tell you something, you don't even see that. Where's a PlayStation game? Because I don't see it. There's nothing here that says, oh yeah, I got a PlayStation title game. Because you know why? Because I don't support fucking PlayStation. I am done with PlayStation. They are not making the games that I want to play. Marathon is a joke. It's literally Concord 2.0. Already made a video about that. You can go check it out for yourself. It's a fucking joke. Bungie should be doing better. Bungie should be making Destiny 3 after Destiny 2. Not another Concord 2.0 with Marathon. It's ridiculous. An extraction shooter. Meanwhile, you got, like again, what I said before in that video, you got Call of Duty. You got Call of Duty Battlefield 6. That's going to be coming up around the corner. You got Delta Force, right? Hold on. Let me show you on this one real quick. I think I can find it on here. Look at this. You got Delta Force. Let me blow this up real quick. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You got Delta Force. Delta Force. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Do you not see this? This is Delta Force. This damn near look like this right here. This right here almost damn near look like fucking Battlefield 3, but even better. I cannot believe a Chinese company is making a game that looks like this. This is something that PlayStation fans want to play. Look, let me tell you something. If PlayStation was fucking smart enough and they said, hey, let's go make a first-person military shooter and let's get some experts from over there that are making Delta Force and let them make a game like this, we'll tell them, like, we need a game like that. Make it. And if they did, bro, this game right here would have been on the top charts. This right here alone. This right here alone. Look at this. Look at this. Compare it to Marathon to this. Bro, you... Oh my god. Like, Bungie, what the fuck are you doing? Sony, PlayStation, what are you doing? You got competition all around you. Wake the fuck up. But then again, you sitting here looking at me and you trying to make it act like, oh, you know, I don't want to give credit to what the fuck are you talking about? You don't want to give credit to Xbox. Xbox has Call of Duty. Look, hold on. Let's pop it up right here. Let's pop it up. Look, Call of Duty is right here on the top charts. Hello? What the fuck? You got an Xbox title, an Xbox title, an Xbox title. Meanwhile, where's PlayStation first-person shooter games? They're not even on the top chart. I guarantee you, if they would have made a game like this would have been on the top charts. This would have easily been on the top charts. Hold on. This would have been easily on the #1 charts right up here. Easy. PlayStation fans would have been pre-ordered the game, downloaded the game, even if it cost $40. And they said, oh, this is what Bungie working on? Yeah, fuck, I'll put $40 down. And then I'll give credit where credit is due. I'll be like, oh shit, Bungie, all right. Gotta give you credit for that. Damn, this shit looks good. Okay. They're getting their shit together. But I'm not saying that. That's not reality because we don't even see a PlayStation first-person shooter game on the top of this damn chart. They are still buying old Days Gone. That's not even the remaster version. That's not even the remaster version. That's still the old version of Days Gone. From the PlayStation fucking 4. We're in the PlayStation 5. We're in 2025. We're 3 years away for PlayStation 6. What in the actual fuck is going on over there? What are they doing? What are they doing? And then, like, again, PlayStation needs to make games like this. This is what people want to fucking play. This is appealing. This is more appealing to fucking play than fucking Marathon. Look at this. Look at this. If they sit there and say, hey, this got a solo and an extraction shooter and it has a campaign. If Bungie say, yeah, we're making the game look like this, bro, Bungie would have went through the roof. Easy. The shit took off through the roof. I wouldn't even say anything bad. And I promise you, even fucking Great Guardian wouldn't even say anything bad if it looks like this. If it looks like this, he wouldn't be saying anything. He'll be like, yo, good job, PlayStation. That's what we're talking about. I would be saying the same shit. Good job. That's what we're fucking talking about. But they're not doing it. They're not doing... Look at this. They're remastering old fucking games and charging you $110 while they should be focusing on games that look like this. This is the shooter game that PlayStation fans are dying for. They are dying for this type of game. They're dying for this. They want this. I swear to God, bro, if PlayStation has an exclusive with this type of game, bro, pre-orders through the roof. It would have done 10 times more numbers than even Concord. And it will outsell and outperform fucking Marathon. If they had a game like this, Marathon would have been dead. Period. Concord would have been over with. Like it wouldn't even exist. Just like what it was right now. It wouldn't even be existing. It would cancel right before even if it got a release date after beta. They would have just canceled it right after. If Sony said, yeah, we're dropping this game. It's over. But they're not doing it. And that's where a lot of people are frustrated because, like, again, that should be on the top chart. But you see, Xbox got Call of Duty shooter game. Here's the open world RPG game. Okay, where is PlayStation RPG game? Open world. They don't got none. They don't have none. They don't even have an open world racing game. I'm telling you, Xbox is literally filling in the gap where PlayStation 5 is fucking lacking. And you can see it. They're filling in the gaps for them. They're filling it right here. All Oblivion, Call of Duty, and this game should have been PlayStation first-party title games. This should have been an open world racing game from Polyphony Studio. You should have had Guerrilla Games working on a Killzone game. Whatever, like a Call of Duty, they should have been working on that. It would have been on the top charts on here or somewhere on here. At least on the first page. It should have been up here. They should be making an open world RPG game, first person. Xbox is doing it. Bro, Xbox is fucking killing it right now. They are killing it right now. They're making money left, right, and center. And PlayStation desperately needs to make some money. Especially on their software, because they keep jacking up the price. It's insane. Like, again, man, moving on right here, man. Look at this. A lot of people was talking about this game right here. Look, the Expedition 33. I give credit where credit is due. I'm not a fan of turn-based RPG game, but I damn sure, I'm gonna tell you right now, that fucking game, whoo, that game is amazing. It looks amazing. It's like a Final Fantasy game that I wanted to see from Square Enix. I wanted to see this from Square Enix. And again, it's getting 92, 97. But again, I'm not like Mr. Din, right? Always be talking about these Metacritic scores. Personally, for me, Metacritic scores don't mean shit to me. Like, again, I don't give a fuck whether a Valve got an 81 and this one got a 6.9. That's not going to stop me from playing the game because guess what? I'm still playing the fucking game. It's still right here. I still got the game and I still got videos for it and I'm still dropping them. I'm not stopping to play a Valve. I'm still playing a Valve. I'm playing this and an Elder Scrolls game and soon I'm about to be playing Starfield. Then what? A couple more months down the road, we're going to get Outer Worlds 2. I'm going to be playing that too. I got 4 RPG games back to back to back. I'm Gucci. I'm good. I'm eating good. What the fuck? Like, again, I don't give a fuck if PlayStation drop games like, you know, Astrobot and shit like that, but for Christ's sake, they need to start dropping some fucking games. I don't care if the games was an 81, 79, or this was like an 82 or whatever. Who gives a fuck? I want PlayStation to be dropping games what Xbox is fucking doing. Put some shit out. Put some shit out. Like, again, man, PlayStation are waiting games like this. This is what they're waiting for. They're waiting for games that look like this. That's what they're fucking waiting for. They're hungry for a actual shooter game that looks appealing and it looks like it's fun. That's what they want to play. This looks, look at this. This looks amazing. I don't give a fuck if this game would mix. Look, I don't care if this game was mixed. I don't care. Do you not see this fucking game? This shit looks fucking amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like this looks like damn near reminds me of like Battlefield 3. Like if Battlefield 3 had a DLC campaign, this reminds me so much of Battlefield 3. The shit looks incredible. These are what PlayStation players want to play. This is the type of game that will, give people a break from Call of Duty, from playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever free-to-play game. They'll take a break and play something like this. They'll say, oh shit, man, my friend is trying this game out. Bro, I gotta try it out too. Whoa, this shit is fun. Wow, look at all this shit, the explosions shit. Look at this. Look at this. This is what people want. It's fucking sad over there, bro. PlayStation needs to step it up. Look, I can't say it enough. PlayStation needs to step up. You got competition all around you. There's no fucking excuse. I don't care whether PlayStation is making an extraction shooter, a solo campaign, whatever. They need to start making games that are fucking appealing, that people want to play. This shit looks appealing. Look at this. This shit looks 10 times more appealing to play than fucking Marathon. It's ridiculous. If this was Factions multiplayer and they changed the environment and just made it the way, PlayStation fans will be happy. They want to play Factions multiplayer. This is if they made it into the world of The Last of Us, and it's all this looting, shooting stuff and all this stuff, they'll be playing it right now. It would have been on the top charts. It would have been on the top charts. It would have been right up here on the top chart. Faction multiplayer would have been on any of these top charts right now. But it's clearly not, because you're getting your ass fucking kicked by Xbox and their publishing and all of these third-party publishing games. They're getting their ass kicked on their own platform. That is fucking sad. They're getting their ass kicked. They're not kicking ass. They're not doing anything. Look, all of their games is down here or is going into the next fucking page. And then the next game right here, that's an old game. That's not even the remaster version game. That's not even the remaster version. That's still the old copy. Bro, that is crazy. That is sad. That is sad, man. But like again, going back to here, man, I don't give a fuck about numbers and stuff. PlayStation just needs to drop some fucking games and drop different variety of fucking games to be in this competition space. Perfect example right here, right? PlayStation, right, gave the money back to who? For Square Enix with Final Fantasy. How did Final Fantasy did so well on your PlayStation 5 fucking console? It didn't do so well. It didn't sell well. And that's why, what did Square Enix says? Square Enix says, nah, we're not taking the deal no more. We're done. We're going third party and we're putting our games everywhere. That's what they're fucking doing. So when their next Final Fantasy game, it ain't going to be a PlayStation whatever exclusive. It's going to go to multi-platforms. Because you know why? Because PlayStation is not buying no fucking Final Fantasy game. They're not buying it. I'm sure as hell ain't. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest here. I'm not saying Final Fantasy is a terrible game to play. But let me tell you something. It's slop to me. In my opinion, the way how I see it, Final Fantasy is fucking slop. Okay? And let me tell you something right now. I'm going to break it down. I am not a fan of turn-based RPG games. I am not. I'm not a Baldur's Gate 3 fan. But again, like I said before, I know how to give credit where credit is fucking due. This game deserves fucking credit. This right here, this game right here alone is literally a Final Fantasy game that I always wanted to see out of fucking Square Enix. Like, it's for real. Look at this. Look at these two games side by side. Final Fantasy 16 launch trailer versus this one, the Expedition 33 launch trailer. Look at this. Side by side comparison here. Side by side, right here. Hold on, let me just put this up right here real quick. Side by side. It's a crazy night and day difference. Look at this. This seems like the same Final Fantasy game I've been seeing way too many times. I've been seeing it too many times. It's the same bullshit. I'm not saying, look, the characters are cool and all this stuff. It just feels the same. Feels like the same slop that they just cobbled together and they just say, hey, you guys, Look, Final Fantasy 16, yay. It has the lack of depth, lack of characters. It is so boring. It looks so bland and so generic. It's not even a Final Fantasy game. It's not even turn-based. But then right here, a studio that is made. Wait, this studio is the dev is only like what 33 devs or 30 devs made this game. 30 devs. 30 fucking devs versus Square Enix that probably has 5 times more devs than this fucking game. And yet, this game is way more interesting and more polished and it's clean up design. It has a better fucking story. It has turn-based combat. And like I said, I'm not a turn-based RPG fan, but god damn, bro, I know when I see a good game, when I see it, and I put credit where credit is fucking due. They literally outsmoked fucking Square Enix Final Fantasy 16 garbage bullshit. And you see that what happened with PlayStation when they was money having fucking Final Fantasy. Did they did well? No, it did not. It did not do well because it did not make their fucking numbers. It did not make enough sales to cover the expense that fucking Square Enix has put into that game. They didn't break even. It was underperforming and underselling. All the bullshit and this and that and the third, all of this shit, right? Everything else is crazy. And the quality is piss poor. This is like low effort quality. You could even tell, like, this is low effort quality. Look at this. Between this to this is low effort. This looks like MS Paint. It's easy to do, slap it together, bam. Okay, here's a character right here. Yep, we put it right here. We change the color. We'll make it a little gruffy. All right, done. This right here looks like it has some soul. Like when I look at this girl's eye, when I look at this person, I can see and look at his eye that he is going through shit. This right here, I don't feel nothing. It's soulless. It is soulless. This is crazy, bro. I'm not even a turn-based RPG fan, but even I'm calling it out. I can tell the difference. Like, this is what Square Enix should be making, something like this. A Final Fantasy game should be a Final Fantasy game. You know what a Final Fantasy game means? It means that this is the final game and it's in a fantasy. So it's something in a completely different world. It's twisted. It's something different and unique. Every Final Fantasy game from 15 all the way, like a couple of those Final Fantasy back, just all feels the same. It just feels the same with a recoded paint, and it feels like it's in the same universe. It's just is in a different part of the planet, or is in a different part of whatever. It just feels like it's still in the same universe. It doesn't feel like it's completely different. It doesn't feel like it's in a whole nother plane or in a whole nother world. And the characters looks like they're soulless. That's why it didn't sell well. And nobody was excited for Final Fantasy 16. It's straight trash. It's slop. Okay? It's slop. The Square Enix needs to step up their game. And luckily they're taking their first steps. And look, we're not taking the Sony deal. Congratulations. Good. Stop taking the Sony deal because they're not helping you. Because if they keep on taking the Sony deal and they keep on putting out games like this, and then you got rival studios that are putting out quality games like this, let me put it like this way. I wouldn't sit here and say they're not only just blow this game off the water, but let me tell you something. This game right here set the bar up now. They raising the bar. They're raising the bar for Square Enix. And so Square Enix gonna have to raise the bar, because if they don't meet up to that bar, then guess what? People, they're gonna still stay down here and they're gonna get left behind while this studio is gonna grow and they're gonna take over. And I want them to take over. I want them to, because I am tired of Square Enix bullshit, shenanigan garbage and their games. They need to stop and start focusing on their quality of their fucking games and start getting some new fucking writers and update their fucking engine. Because this shit is fucking terrible. And if this game, let's say like this, let's put both games right here. If both of these games was fucking $80, which one you think I'm gonna pick up and play? This is not a hard guess. Expedition 33. Let's say if it was a PlayStation, both of these was a PlayStation first party exclusive. Which game you think I'm gonna be playing? Expedition 33? I'm not getting this fucking Final Fantasy shit. For $80 is a joke comparing to this. Story, detail, the world, the monster, the boss fights is a turn-based. Everything in this game screams like this should have been Final Fantasy. This should have been Final Fantasy for next generations on the PlayStation 5 console. This is what PlayStation 5 players should have been playing from the beginning. But they're not getting that from Square Enix. And this is what I'm talking about, all you PlayStation motherfuckers out there. You need to wake up and realize there's fucking competition out here. What the fuck is Sony is doing? Wasting their fucking money on shit like this to money hack on this bullshit while they should have been putting money on this, Expedition 33. Why did it went out there and found this studio? They should have been out here finding these studios. So they can say, hey, let's go make this game an exclusive, time exclusive title, right? It's a business. I get it. You know, these companies, these corporations, this is a business. But if Sony's out here about to do some fucking business, they're gonna have to step up their game quality and start putting some money towards like studios that are fucking outshining fucking Square Enix. This game right here has outshined fucking Final Fantasy in one day. Trust me, if I hear the words another Final Fantasy 17 and it's just going to be the same garbage that looking like this type of shit, you best believe I'm going to ignore it, not watch the trailer, put it to the side, and say goodbye to it. Because you know why? Because I'm going to be watching this studio right here to grow, and I'd much rather put my money on this studio because I want to see this to make a comeback. They put it in work, and it made by only 30 devs. 30. And I bet you they made their money back too, and then some. This budget in this game, and they made their money back and then some. And they probably gonna have more DLC in the works for this game. So they're gonna make money even more. And Expedition 33 might be the first step. There might be another chapter. There might be more of like Expedition 33 type of games. And I am down for it. I'm ready for this. I am tired of the same, this right here, goy slop. Just like Griffin Gaming said, oh my god, you know, and you guy, you know, is on goy slop. This is goy slop. Final Fantasy is nothing but a fucking joke. And PlayStation needs to stop spending and wasting their money on Square Enix and get off their ass and start looking for fucking talent. Remember what I was saying ago, with all those videos ago? What about that Ready at Dawn from PlayStation 4 when they was doing what? The Order of 1886? Why is nobody ain't talking about that? The Order of 1886. Where is that game? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, where's that game? I haven't seen the Order of 1886 in so long. I want to see another sequel off of that. That looked at like next generation consoles. I was like, okay. But you see, they're not even around. The studio got shut down. Here's my question. Why is Sony wasting their money and money hacking shit like this while they should have been putting their fucking money together and buying Ready at Dawn Studio to have them to do what? Another sequel to the Order of 1886. That's what they should be doing. It looked like a next generation console on that PlayStation 4, so I'm expecting why the fuck is PlayStation is not buying that studio and making a next generation console for PlayStation 5 with Ready at Dawn 2. Or whatever, Ready at Dawn, Bloodhound, whatever the fuck it's gonna call. Whatever the next sequel will call, that's what I want to see. Why we're not getting it? fucking sad right here, man. It's sad. And then like I said before, like I mentioned, man, look at this. PlayStation Plus, keep raising the fucking prices. More expensive throughout 16 more countries. I wouldn't be surprised it's gonna come here in America soon. Look at this, and this is how people feeling. Yeah, raising their fucking prices. And then tell me some bullshit that, oh, you know, it's for our customers and for the gamers, for quality and shit. All this bullshit. Raising the prices. Look at this. 12-month, $64. Extra is $107. And then plus premium is $125 for a whole year. $125. That's damn near a game and a half. That's a game, and then you could buy a little indie game on top of it. Shit, I think you could even buy 2 AAA titles with that game. With just that 12-month. Within 12 months, you could buy 2 Sony first-party games within 12 months for $70. And you're paying $124.99 a year. You could buy 2 Sony games in that same year for 12 months. Imagine you're paying 2 Sony games for $70-something plus tax. And then you're paying 12 months on top of it. So you're giving them another $125 fucking dollars. You know what that grand total is? $250 fucking dollars. $250 fucking dollars. And ain't we just talk about Marathon? And you know what the crazy part is? Bungie spent $3.6 billion on Bungie. And Bungie is still charging you PlayStation fans out there. They're still charging you for fucking $40. They're not even putting it in PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, or even Premium. They're not even putting it on Extra. They still saying, no, we're gonna still charge our fucking customers, even though we charging them to play online, but we're not gonna give them this game. They're gonna pay us. Yes, PlayStation, they're saying, fuck you. You're gonna pay us $40 for this Marathon game that we putting out, which is Concord 2.0. And then on top of that, they slap you in the face when they charging all of these high prices with 16 fucking countries. Don't be surprised, there's gonna be a country near you. And then they charging you for what? For 12 months, you're getting $64? $107? This is almost damn near the same price as fucking The Last of Us Complete Edition. And you're getting 2 games for $110. Bro. They are charging you $40. And if you got Essential, they're charging you $170. Let's just say $110. So $110, because you know, plus with tax, so it's gonna round it up to $110. Then plus 40, how much is that? That is $150 fucking dollars. Bro, even just 40 plus the 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that's still $104. That's literally right up there. You're almost damn near about to pay PlayStation Plus Extra. They're charging you $40 fucking dollars, but yet that game can't even wipe the floor with this game. They can't even, there is no comparison to this game. Oh my god. Bro, do we have to go back for the gameplay trailer? Bro, I have to go all the way back here? Man, let me see this shit real quick. Look at this. Wait. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this very carefully. Okay, hold on. Before we start this video, let me make this clear. They are charging you $40 for this fucking Marathon game. This game right here that you see. Let me go put this, let me open up a little bit wider. They charging you for this game right here, Marathon, $40 fucking dollars, plus on top of you have to pay for online, right? For whatever, whatever 12 month, 3 month, whatever. It's still expensive, still costs fucking money. They're charging you, right? Because I know you're not gonna just be the only one playing Marathon, because you're gonna play either what, like again, we go back to the store. What are you playing? Call of Duty, right? Fortnite, right? 2K 2025. So these are all online games, including Forza Horizon 5. Oblivion is the only one that's not even an online game. So you can play that shit offline. You can play Expedition 33 offline. Most of these games right here is all online. So I know that you gonna be paying it for a whole year, because you're not gonna pay it for just 3 months, because you're gonna be playing it for the whole entire year. And they are fucking charging you. They are charging your fucking ass $107 or even $60. 60 is 60. That's like $120 alone. If you're paying $120, that's basically almost PlayStation. That's like right up there, almost with PlayStation Plus Premium. For this fucking game, for this bullshit garbage game, from the makers from Destiny that made Halo Infinite, and all those, most of those motherfuckers are gone, and they showing off this shitty fucking game, this half-ass live service extraction shooter game for $40. They're charging you plus that. Oh my god. In comparison, that if you was to play on PC right now, if you was playing on PC right now, right, this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting. You're getting this right here. It's free on PC. It's fucking free. You don't have to pay for online. Look at this. Look at this. Do you not see this? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. What is Sony's doing over there? You let me know. What Sony's doing over there? What credit can you give to fucking PlayStation right now? Fucking Astrobot? Astrobot, that's a cute little game. That's cute. I could say the same thing for fucking Xbox with the whole Psychonauts shit. Alright, Psychonauts 2. Cute. Alright, whatever. Or fucking Lucky's Tale. Alright, that's a cute little game. Bro, motherfuckers on PlayStation want to play games that look like this. Where in the fuck is this game on PlayStation? Where is it? This is something that they are willing to... If this was $40 right now, through the roof. Through the fucking roof. They would have pre-ordered that shit day one. They would have been did that. All those people that missed faction multiplayer, and they said, hey, we got something better than faction. They say, okay, what? They dropped this fucking gameplay trailer? Bro, we'll be there day one. Motherfuckers be fucking pre-ordering this game and downloading this game and playing it right now. It would have been on the top chart. It would have been right up there with Call of Duty. It would have been right up there with Call of Duty. God. This is fucking crazy, bro. This game looks so damn fun and good. Look at all the oh my god, bro. It just makes me so upset that we got games that looking like this, and PlayStation is suckering you and playing this type of garbage. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. What are we doing? What are we doing? And what I said before, like I said, I told you this, right? Wait, let's go right here in the comments, because this is another one that I brung up about it. I said it right here because he was saying about with Mr. Dan and stuff, but when he said this part right here, he said, you are absolutely right though. The PlayStation fanboys are just one big oxymoron. Yep. Oh yeah. Those PlayStation fanboys are a fucking oxymoron. They're just so dumb. They think they know what best. They said Concord is the greatest, and then Xvolt Gaming went out there and brought 3 fucking copies of Concord, and that didn't even last that only lasted 11 fucking days. Now you got fucking Marathon. You got this game right here. Oh my god, you got this game. Hold on, let me put this up right here. You got this game right here, Marathon. With this? This is what we're doing? Bro, this is crazy, bro. Shit, this is crazy, man. You got Marathon with this bullshit? With this bullshit right here? Oh my god. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all really have to stop. Cause this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me go zoom this in real quick. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is Forza Horizon 5. Remember what I said? I said that Xbox is not your fucking friend. All these PlayStation fanboys thinking like, oh yeah, Xbox is my friend. They're dropping games over here. They're dead. They're not gonna be around no more. And like again, time and time again in this video, I'm proving them wrong. Time and time again, I'm proving them wrong. Mr. Dean can't say shit about this. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say about this? It's not happening. This is where we at right now, currently in 2025. And guess what? They're making a handheld, another console. Look at the peripherals right here. They already have a trailer for this. They already have a backbone for Xbox, for mobile. That's already happening. We already see all of this shit right here has already happening. Look at this. Roadmap 2030. You know what we need? We need a roadmap for PlayStation. I haven't seen not one single fucking roadmap for PlayStation. Where's that? Where the fuck is that? Because their roadmap is looking scary. Spooky. What are these PlayStation fanboys going to say about that? What are they going to say about this right here? Oh, well, Xbox ain't got no game. But you're buying it. It's right here. It's happening. It's come true. Expedition 33 is wiping the floor off of fucking Square Enix bullshit Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy who? Who's that? Square? I don't give a fuck about that. I want to know about this studio. They're doing better than Square. That dropped. You can see the gameplay comparison right here. Look at this. This is not even a competition at this point. It's literally a night and day difference. Nothing but goy slop. And then you got this one right here that it's only made by 30 devs. 30 people made this game. 30. Not 100, not 50, not 200, just only 30. And I guarantee you, they made their money back and then some. This, they haven't even made their money back. That's why they're going where? Third party. Because you know why? Because guess what? PlayStation money hacked them and say, hey, no, put Final Fantasy exclusive to our console. How did that go? Didn't go so well, didn't it? Right? Just like Stellar Blade, right? What happened to Stellar Blade? Only sold 1 million copies. And Stellar Blade was supposed to be, going across all platforms. If it was going across all platforms, it would have did 10 times better than what they're trying to sell on PlayStation. And look at them right now. Look at Xbox, what they're doing. Selling more on your own platform, and they're still making money across the way. They still making money off of Steam. They're still making money. They are still making money. Look at this. They're making that studio's making money right now. And guess what? Oh, this game is making money. Xbox is making money off of this, off of PlayStation, and it's over here right now. And where is it? Hold on. Nope, and it's not there. I think they should have it because that game just dropped not that long ago. Because I know they have it. And then look, all these games are coming up. They're just making money, bro. They are making money. They're not fucking around. And then, you know, the Oblivion remake, that dropped. So they're making money off of here too. This is crazy. This is crazy. Xbox is fucking killing it right now. They're making money across all platforms on all devices. And now we got Marathon over here. That's their upcoming game, whatever. And it's going to be across on all platforms. That's not going to perform well. And then now we're back down to here with Forza Horizon 5. They say, oh, Xbox ain't got no game. They got games. It's on where? It's on the top chart right now. It's on number 6 right now. That's early access. On the time that I recorded this video, this is the early access. And they are buying this fucking game. Early access. That's why it's on the top charts. But Xbox ain't got no games, but they paying for it. They are paying for it. Look, April 25th, early access edition. That's why it's on number 6. Top chart on your PlayStation 5. So people are buying it. People are buying it. But you see, this is why they don't understand. They don't understand. They just think like, oh, Sony's making money. Sony is just making money off of your dumbasses from this bullshit. This is where they make their money at. That's why they keep on jacking up this money right here. This is where they really making their money at. They're not making their money off of Marathon because they know it's going to fail. They're just jacking up the software so they can make their fucking money. That's what the fuck they're doing. Hello? Are you that fucking stupid? But let me guess, you must be that fucking stupid because you failed to realize, oh wait a minute. Why is PlayStation Plus is jacking up prices and shit, but yet they haven't even jacked it up Game Pass on PC because guess what? Oh yeah, let's go check out. Let's see out the price. Oh, how much I'm paying for again? Oh, $11.99 a month. And I'm getting all of these games and all of these perks. And guess what? I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay for multiplayer online. That means, aka, guess what? I don't have to pay for PlayStation fucking Plus or Xbox Live garbage. I don't have to pay for that. And even Xbox Live has changed that now if you get Core, you're getting 20 games access. And if you get Game Pass, you're getting over 100 games and then some. Bro, like this game, Xbox is killing it right now in terms of value. If you pay $20 a month, $20 a month, you're getting well over 100 fucking games. That's across on PC and console. That's crazy. 100 plus games. Look at all the games. Look at all the games that we're getting right here alone. Towerborn. Doom the Dark Ages is literally like a month away. A month and a couple of weeks away. We're like literally almost there. We're like what? Like almost 3 weeks away? 2.5 weeks away? Doom is about to drop. And then E3 is going to come up. And then more games is going to drop. Shit has already dropped. Like look, a Valve, Expedition 33, South of Midnight. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster. Bro. They are literally kicking your fucking ass across all corners. $20. I gotta do the math here real quick. I gotta get out the I gotta whip out the calculator, bro. I gotta whip it out. I have to whip out the calculator on this one. It's too good. It's literally too good. Like, you can even do the math right here, man. Look at this. Look at this right here. So watch. So if we're getting well over 100 games, and we're getting day and date games and first party titles, all on Game Pass, and I'm paying $20 a month, and that's access to, you know, online multiplayer and stuff like that. That's on consoles, right? So if I'm paying $20 a month, right? So $20 times it by 12 months. That's $240. $240 divided by 70, because $70 games. So that's about like three and a quarter of a game. So it's about like, let's just say, let's round it up. It's about like 3 games. It's about 3 games. So in 3 games, you can literally, like, you're getting well over 100 games. You don't even have to get 3 games. You're getting well over 100 plus games. Like, I guarantee you, like, if we was to do the math in Game Pass, which would be insanely crazy, but if we was to add all of these numbers up, all of this pricing up, all of this stuff, bro, it'll be more than just $240 fucking dollars. That's just 1 year. All of these games that you're getting back to back. Oh my god, it's insane. $50 for Oblivion remake. You're getting, this was, the original price was like $60 for Forza Horizon 5. A Valve was like, what, another $70 game? $70 game? And then Starfield was $70. Bro, that's insane. Like, look, we count that up. And that's we're not even done. $70 for that. Plus another $70. $140. So that's counting this game and this game. Let's say if Valve was $70 again. $70 again. Actually, well, let's just do it like this. So let's do 70 times it by 3. That's 210 plus 50, right? For Oblivion. $260. That's $260. $260. And then that's not even done. Then you put South of Midnight, and then you put Doom the Dark Ages. That's another $70, right? And then if South of Midnight was like what? Like $60? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, bro, this right here, and then plus Doom alone, and then you add Expedition 33, that is well over like $300-400 fucking dollars. You're paying 1 year for Game Pass, and you're getting access to all of these first-party games and third-party deals. Shit, it's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. And then look, they got you charging. They got you fucking charging for this bullshit. Like, it's crazy how you can do math. This is crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get this right here. Right? Then you got Marathon right here, right? Let's clear this out for a minute. Marathon is like $40. They still gonna charge you on here. Right? Plus you still gotta pay for online. And let's say you want to play online for the whole year. So which one you gonna get? So most likely you're gonna get Essential. 40 plus this. $65. We'll just put $65. That's $105. That's $105. One game that's it's PlayStation first party exclusive title. That's Sony's game, which is Marathon. They still charging you $40, and you still got to pay for online. That's $105. They're not even putting it into the service for you. It should be free in the service. PlayStation Plus members should be getting Marathon for free, for no charge. That, hey, when this game drops, you can download the game. It's free for y'all. Everywhere else, you got to pay $40. Shit. I don't know what they're doing. Like, yo, 105. And that's not even the games that they're coming out with. Third-party games, right? $70 plus another $70 for what? Or even like what the Last of Us, another $100, right? The Last of Us Complete Edition. That's $100. So then plus 205. And then you want to play whatchamacallit. You want to play that newest game, which is that Oblivion, right? $50, right? $250. And then that Expedition 33 came out, $70. No, let's just say it's $60. 110. This shit is crazy. No, wait, sorry. That's 205. 205 plus 60. $265. And we're not even done throughout the year. You still got all of these great games. That shit adds up. That shit adds up. Shit, man. I'm telling you. Just overspending shit and... Bro, it is crazy. But like I said, man, people are paying for this $100 edition for early access. And this game came out 4 years ago. You can play this game all for $11.99. And right now it's on sale. And you know what the crazy part is? If you look at this game and the prices, right? We can go right on here. Look at this. Forza Horizon 5 on the PC right now. Digitally, mind you. And you see Nintendo raising their prices to like $80. But digitally, right now on Steam, currently, as the time of this recording, it is literally fucking $30 for the standard edition. And if you want the premium edition, look, it's $50 right now. $50. You guys are paying how much? How much are you fucking paying? Bro, this is crazy. Look. Like, yo, it's crazy, man. Look at this. Hold on. Let me put it right here a little bit closer. Look at this. Look at this right here. $100 for, and that's the premium edition. Premium edition, $50 right now. That's literally half the price. Oh my god. Yo, they are they are fucking getting these PlayStation gamers over there. They are getting them, motherfuckers. And this is why, and this is exactly why. This is one of those good examples where a lot of these people that's on these consoles right now and they're seeing prices like this, they are slowly but surely, and trust me, it's going to take time. They're slowly moving away from consoles and going to PC altogether. Because trust me, next generation, after this whole bullshit with PlayStation 5, with price hikes and everything else that they're doing, most of those PlayStation fans, those so-called fans, they're going to be like, their friends going to be like, hey, you going to get that PlayStation 6? They're going to be like, no, thank you. No, I'm going to go to PC now. Because I like the digital prices that's on Steam right now. I can get it at a lower price and they always got a sale. PlayStation and Xbox and a lot of these consoles are still, giving us, the higher prices and stuff. And I want to get games that are on sale for lower. I got to save money, I got bills I got to pay. I got gas now. Food went up. My rent went up. So I want to play games, but I can't afford a console this generation on forward. I'm going to go on PC. I promise you, this is a perfect example why people are going to keep moving on over to PC. Slowly but surely, the consoles going to go down. PC gamers and all those people that's going to be coming in PC gaming, they're going to start rising up. They're going to start rising up. It's going to happen. I promise you, don't be surprised with some of your friends at the job or some of your people that like, oh yeah, you still got a PlayStation 6. Oh, you got an Xbox, you got this. They're going to be like, no, I got me a PC. I moved on. Like, wait, what? You don't got a console no more? Nope. Nope, I'm on Steam, bro. I got me a PC and I moved on. I'm done with consoles. It's too expensive. I can't afford it anymore. PlayStation charging me off the ass for fucking online. PC players don't have to pay for online. They're getting better deals on there with gaming and stuff. I decided to move on to PC. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, these PlayStation fans are willing to pay $100 and it's on sale on Steam for half the price. And it's on sale. Oh yeah, and you want the bundle? Bro, if you was to get this and the bundle with it, whoo, my god. Wait, actually it even comes with the bundle. Yep. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so basically you can buy this with the bundle and everything else for half the price than what they're giving you on PlayStation. Bro. And I told you, Xbox is not your fucking friend because you know why? This is what they do. They sprinkle in a little something. You know what they sprinkle in? Guess what they sprinkle in right here? Link your account in Forza Horizon 5. That means you're going to need a Microsoft account. We didn't have to worry about this on PC. Because we already got Game Passes already set, so boom. We don't have to worry about this. But guess what? Y'all PlayStation fans out there, you're going to be linking in here with a Microsoft account. I told you they sprinkle in something because they're going to want something out of you. You just think like, oh, PlayStation is charitable. Like they're charity, they giving out games for free. No, they're giving out games here and there, but they also sprinkling in shit and they're undercutting the competition. They're making sales left and right. If this is on sale, PC gamers are getting it. PlayStation gamers are paying full price and charging for $100. Xbox gamers that has Game Pass are only paying $11.99. Motherfuckers, Xbox is winning on all fronts. They are winning in every fucking front. And you thinking like, oh, Xbox is your fucking friend? You think they doing this for a charity? Hell no, they want you to link your PlayStation fucking account and Microsoft because it's Microsoft and Xbox are teaming up and they're fucking y'all guys and they're getting y'all guys. They are getting every single penny off of your fucking ass. While you could have just went on PC and you could have got all of that bundle, all of that shit for half the price. Bro, and what makes it even worse? Shit, you could have went on here on Game Pass and only even pay PC Game Pass right now and say, oh, I want to play Forza Horizon 5. I don't need all the DLC right away, but I just want to play the game with my friends and then I'll buy it later. How much is that again? Let's go back up to the chop. Well, how much I'm paying for again? Let me see. Let's compare plans. Oh wait, I'm not on here because I don't have a console. I'm on PC, so I'm only paying $11.99. $11.99. That's crazy. You know what that means? Oh wait, you know what's even more of a slap in the face? You know what's funny? That I can pay for, if I go do this right now, I can pay for this game right here for this price right now because I don't got Forza Horizon 5 on here, and I can get me the Oblivion remake for $50, and that will equal the same total for this game right here for the premium edition. While you're getting 5 days early access, I can buy 2 games that has all the DLC for half the price, and I can buy an actual full price game that's the Oblivion fucking remaster with all the DLC included for the same price you're paying for $100. Yo, I know that stings you. I know it hurts you so bad. I know it hurts. That's a flex. Don't sit there and act like, oh, this is not. That is a flex. You know why it's a flex? Because guess what? Xbox is a flex because Xbox is making money off of your dumbasses. They're making money on all fronts. Game Pass, Steam, and now on PlayStation. They're making money on all fronts. I told you this shit. They are filling in the gaps to make up the difference. That's what PlayStation goal has been this whole entire generation. They are filling in the gaps where PlayStation 5 is fucking lacking. You know what is lacking? It's lacking in games. And let me make it clear. Appealing games. Gamers that wants to play these games. They're not making games that people want to play. They don't got nothing. This is sad. This is embarrassing. Like, bro, all these PlayStation fanboys can't say shit after that. And they making you say, nah, bitch, you gonna make a Microsoft account. You're like, what? Yeah, the only way you're gonna play this game, you're gonna make a Microsoft account. But you know what? Nobody ain't doing no backlash about that, because guess what? Still on the number 6 chart. Oh, but PlayStation ain't got no game. They're gonna be dead and like whatever. They don't care about their console. Say that again. Say that again. Roadmap 2023. This is where we at right now. 2023. They're making a handheld and next gen consoles. It's over for PlayStation. It's done. PlayStation lost this generation. It's over. It's done. It's been done. It's dead. It's ridiculous. I told you, PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft is not PlayStation friend. Microsoft just pretends to be little PlayStation friend, like come here, give me a hug, and they taking out the knife and hugging PlayStation, say, yeah, we'll help you, we'll give you games, and then stabbing them right in the back, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Yep, that's what they're doing. Nice and slow. This is step 1. This is what they're doing. Imagine they're gonna do this across all their games, even with Call of Duty. Right? Imagine they doing that for this game, Call of Duty. Next thing you know, whatever game like Minecraft, their online games, whatever their next game will be, guess what? They're gonna say, hey, you're gonna need a Microsoft account. Yeah, you want to play that Fallout 3 remaster? You're gonna have to get a Microsoft account. There ain't gonna be no backlash, because guess what? You falling right into Xbox hands, Microsoft hands. You falling right into their trap. They already did. They already laid down the trap for you, and it's already on the top chart, so nobody ain't complaining or backlashing. So this is going to continue. And it's going to continue on the PlayStation 5 console, and the next one too on PlayStation 6. They're going to make you get a fucking Microsoft account. Because the only way you want to play this fun game, you're going to be making an account first. Got to log into it. Huh? But I already got a PlayStation account. They don't care about fucking PlayStation. They don't care about SIE. They don't give a fuck. They sit here and pretend to be their friends, but this is a corporation. This is business 101. They're here to fucking do what? Make money and make a profit. So they sat there and said, yeah, we'll throw PlayStation a fun game because they don't got no open world racing game. We're making money off of Xbox with this game on PC, and we're gonna make more money again off of these PlayStation dummies. And on top of that, we'll make them make a Microsoft account and let them link their shit. So let's just sprinkle that in there, see what happens. Well, seems like you fell right into their trap, because guess what? It's right here on the top chart. What you gotta say about that now? Oh, did I stutter? No, you heard me clearly. What are you gonna say about it now? It's fucking done. You lay right into their fucking trap. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And look at this. Going down here in price, right? We're talking about Oblivion. Look at this. The Oblivion remake just dropped not that long ago. You know how much that shit is? Only $50. This remaster game, with all the DLC included, is literally half the price than this. And like I said before, what did I say before? Hold on. What did I say before? I could have brought this game right here. Wait, the bundle. This game, that's $50. Plus this right here for $50. That's the same price as The Last of Us Complete Edition. The same 2 fucking games of a remake, and they took out the fucking multiplayer off of it in The Last of Us Part 1 remake. They took out the multiplayer. Because I remember when The Last of Us Remastered, they kept the multiplayer in there. But when they did Part 1 remake, they took it right out. And they still charging your dumbass for $100. Meanwhile, I can buy 2 of these games right now. Forza Horizon 5, Premium Edition, half the price. And I can buy this right here for this. I'm getting 2 games for the same price that I would pay for 1 game. For the same remake and remaster that I've already played for the 7th fucking time. That people on the PlayStation 5 platform are sick and tired of. They are tired of this type of garbage. If this doesn't prove to you that Xbox is not fucking cooking with gas, what else will? Like I said before, Xbox is literally filling in the gaps and sprinkling in shit for your dumbasses to fall right into their trap. And you fell for it. All you PlayStation dummies has fell for it. And now they are continuing full steam ahead. You think, oh yeah, well, they're gonna go away like Sega, yeah. How are they going away like Sega? We just look at the fucking roadmap. Look at this. Ain't all this shit came true? Look at this. All this shit came true. All of it came true. They got it on browser. They got it on mobile. They got it on here. They got it on here. They got it on the streaming stick, right? On the Fire Stick TV. They got Game Pass on there. That's an Xbox. Cloud gaming consoles. Currently right now. These are current gen console, high-end PC, and cloud gaming. All this shit is coming true. And it is true. And guess what? We know they're coming out with the handheld. That is true. What did Phil and Santi Modelo and also I forgot what's her name. She also said that all of those executives said they are still making a console. Look at this. Look at the slide. These are not the same console. These are the consoles that we got right now. These are new generation consoles. This is new. This is not old shit. This is new. It's coming true. We saw the handheld already is starting to come true. And they're making a handheld. All this shit is coming true. So they're not gonna fucking die anytime soon. What the fuck are you talking about? This is why you don't listen. This is why you're not looking, seeing, and knowing what the fuck is going on. You see how I'm breaking this all down? I'm breaking this all down. How Xbox is dead while they're fucking doing this to your dumbasses. Yeah, we'll give you Forza Horizon 5, but also you have to make a Microsoft account and you gotta link it. In order for you to play this game, you gotta do this first. If you don't do this, then you can't play this game. It's just that simple. Yep. This is what they're doing. This is exactly what they're doing. You see their plan? And now we're back over here sending shots towards PlayStation and Nintendo. Oh, look, The Last of Us Complete Edition. If you get this game in the special edition, we'll send you a thank you card. Meanwhile, they like Uncle Phil said, make this game, let Virtuals do it, and drop this game, stealth drop it, we'll drop it in that same day. How much are we going to charge them? well, Game Pass are going to get it for $11.99 or $20 or so. So they're going to be able to play the game early and access in the Game Pass. So we're going to charge this game $50. $50? Yeah, we're going to charge them $50. It's a 20-year-old game, but it's well worth it. We're going to overhaul it and do everything else. Okay, what about the deluxe edition? We'll just charge them $60. $60? Uncle Phil, that's too generous. I thought you was going to charge them like $70, $80. Yeah, we could, but we don't have to because it's just a remastered game. But a lot of people are saying this is a remake. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We got it. We're giving it to the fans out there who are Xbox customers that really likes the game, that wants to play it. They can either get it on Game Pass or they can buy it and they can afford to buy it. Oh, damn, okay. And we're gonna put it everywhere else? Why not? We're gonna make money. And sure enough, where's it at? Number 1 spot, making money. Where's the Last of Us whatever? Where's that complete edition? Oh, it's all the way back here? Yeah, on the bottom right here, right along with Astrobot. Meanwhile, they still buying the old copy. For The Last of Us Part 2, they still buying the old PlayStation 4 copy. That's on top over this. Yeah, what does that fucking tell you? You know what that tells me? That tells me that they're sick and tired of your garbage. They're not even in the top 10 charts right up here, or even in the top 12. They're not even in the top 12. Charging motherfuckers for the same game for the 7th time. Shit, bad enough. That's just another warning shot off of fucking Nintendo. Nintendo, look at this. Nintendo Switch 2, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, $70. $70 fucking dollars. $70. Let's zoom into this. $70. This is what Nintendo's charging for the Nintendo Switch 2 fans out there. Zelda Breath of the Wild is a launch title from the original Switch. Now the Switch 2 coming out, and they're doing it again, and they still charging even more than the launch title. Is $70 fucking dollars. And guess what? It's not even going to include. It doesn't even include any of the DLC. $70. $70, right? This is $70. This is a $70 worthwhile game, right? $70. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. I don't even want to call it a remaster. I want to call it a remake. It's more than just a remaster. It's literally a fucking remake. This game is a 20-year-old game that costs $50 and is including all of the fucking DLC. And then the deluxe edition is new DLC. They're not even reselling old DLC. Like, Nintendo Switch is charging the DLC on top of this $70. So you have to buy this game, and then on top of the DLC for another $10. 70 plus that's $80. This is an 8-year-old Zelda launch title game on the original Switch. And they're charging you another $20 on top of it. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, man, this is crazy. That is funny. That's real funny. That is really is funny, yo. It's funny, right? Like, it's funny that they charging you $70 fucking Nintendo Switch. You got PlayStation charging you $100, and you can buy 2 games already on PC right now. I can buy this game and this for the same price for $100. And yet, Xbox is still sending shots at fucking Nintendo, saying, we can do better than Nintendo. We can make a remastered game, charge them $50, and include all of the DLC for one low price. And it's literally like a remake from the ground up. Zelda is not even a remake game or a remaster title. It's still the same Zelda Breath of the Wild, it just runs better. Look at this, it's still got the same ugly shading graphics. Look, still got the ugly ass shit. And they're charging you $70. Meanwhile, like this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Hold on, I gotta show this. I gotta show this, bro. I gotta show this. Look at this. Look at this. For $50. For $50. The remaster version and the original. Look at this. This is a night and day difference. Look at this. Just the open world environment. Wait, let me see. Let me back this up real quick. I gotta show you this. This is incredibly sad. Look at this. This looks like a whole different game. This is like a whole different fucking game. This doesn't even look like the same game. Look at this. All of this right there for literally $50 fucking dollars. 50. You're getting charged for $50 for this game. 50. And here's Zelda Breath of the Wild. Fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. The same graphics. Same shit. For $70, they're charging you $70 for the same shit. Still looks like the same shit. They charging you more. This one is charging you less. You're getting more out of this game for $50 than Zelda. Bro, there is no competition in this one. There is none. There is absolutely no competition in this one. There's none. It's none whatsoever. But we got to move on to this one right here, because I wanted to talk about this real quick. Because you know what I found out? That, well, since the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered dropped, right? Which is a fantastic game. It's selling well. Selling well across all platforms. which it is, and it's making money. So they're making their money, they're getting their money. And now I wanted to talk about this because I believe that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to get a delay. And I probably was wrong about my previous predictions. And I can admit on camera, I'm not like these fake YouTube channels that can't admit that they are wrong. They can't, you know what I'm saying? They don't hold themselves accountable. So I'm going to sit here in front of everyone that I'm talking to you, that I'm holding myself accountable on this. I was probably wrong about my previous predictions that I said before. Okay? And to show you, right, real quick, on my YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? I think I made a video about this previously when we was talking about the next gen consoles. I don't know if it's this one. Nope. It was this one. So I made a video about this, and I pretty much was wrong about one of my predictions. I was talking about a little bit, not just the console. The console is on point. But in terms of 2026, I was saying most likely we will possibly get, Elder Scrolls 6 to be released in 2026. But I wasn't expecting, Oblivion Remastered to drop. So now, since, I made that video right here, right? Which my predictions was wrong on this video. It was pretty much was trying to be on point. But most likely my predictions for the games to release is a little bit off track now, because since this game has dropped, right? This game dropped. Now it makes me think, like, I think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be that release date is going to be pushed back. Okay? So I wanted to correct myself and hold myself accountable for that. So now, since plans has changed, right? And since this dropped, which I played the game and I'm still currently playing it, it's absolutely amazing and I love it. It still got problems, it still got issues, right? And that studio is going to be addressing those issues, and also Bethesda as well. They're going to work together, start addressing issues for that and fixing it, putting out some patches and whatever. But as a whole, the game is fun, it's enjoyable, it's really good. I had no problems with it. I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it while I can, right? Still got issues, which is true. They do have issues, but I'm liking the visuals and what I can do in the game. It's pretty cool. It's fun. I don't mind. So, knowing that, and knowing that we're going to have this game coming out, I believe that it's not going to come out in 2026. I said in my original video that it was most likely might be coming out in 2026. If I can find that little part of it, right? Because we talked about the games, this and that, and I believe, so I was talking about the console and stuff, but I think it was one of those games or whatever right here. And we could be wrong about the console hardware, because I was thinking it's going to be lower, but it might be a little bit expensive. So yes. So this part right here, I was wrong about, because I was looking at it like this, thinking like, okay, it should be coming out, whatever, right? I was thinking like, Outer Worlds 2 should have been delayed till 2026, but it's coming out this year, so we were wrong about that. So it's coming out this year, which is shocking. So Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to be 2026, because they have dropped the Oblivion Remaster, which I was right, it was 2025, but I didn't know it was coming out 2025. Like, I was thinking maybe it might be 2026, whatever. But it's crazy how we get in 2025. But then this is going to be 2026. I don't think it's going to be coming out in 2026. I think it's going to come out 2027 or 2028. I think it's going to be pushed back a year or two back. That's where I'm kind of wrong about that. So that's why I'm bringing this up right now to talk about it, right? Because we go right here, right? So we know that the other game was out for whatever, right? We know that the Outer Worlds game is going to be coming, which is fine. This Oblivion remaster is dropping. It's already dropped. And this was supposed to be fiscal year 2022, but we are in fiscal year 2025. So if this was another thing at the bottom, this will be this got pushed down to 2025. So most likely, if we see right here, Elder Scrolls 6 is fiscal year 2024, 25, 26. So that means it's either going to be 27 or 28 is going to get pushed down. That will make more sense. Because since this dropped, we all thought maybe this is canceled or whatever. But it's not. It's real. So we know this is real. Starfield is real. So this whole list is real. But some of them either got canceled or whatever. We know we're not going to get another Dishonored 3. We're not going to get another Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. That's not happening. But we do see Fallout 3 Remastered. Okay? We do see that. So, if we notice like Starfield, right? Starfield was fiscal year 2021. It was supposed to come out. But it came out in 2023. So that's 2 years right there. And the DLC came out the next year in 2024. So if we going by that pattern, if this remaster game came out in 2025, then most likely 2 years we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6 going to be coming out. And we also heard from that stream that Todd Howard said that they are still working on that, which we can go on there right now. So this I was kind of like on point, because we said yes, it's coming out 2023. This one is in 2024, so we see that year got pushed down to here, and then that one came out 2023 came out. Starfield came out 2023, and then the DLC came right after. So now, since we know Oblivion is 2025, I was right about that, which I was right. So it is 2025. So that's that right there. Boom. So that means that Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to come out 2026. It's going to come out two years down the road. I was wrong about that one. That part I was wrong. So this one is going to come, not whatever. So we know this came out 2025. That means Fallout 3 Remastered is going to come out in whatchamacallit. But first, let's go to whatever, Todd Howard. Reveal. Let's go to the reveal part.
Defining moment in the series. When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and...
So he did say that part, so there it is right there.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great...
So they're working on the 6th chapter, so they're still working on it. So when he say it like that, right, and he's dropping this game, most likely that game is not going to come out until like 2027 and 2028. So that means Fallout 3 Remaster is not going to come out until, because I already made a comment about this, because he made a video about it, and I said I was going to make a video about this shit. Actually, let me just go right to this video. Right.
If you've been...
Okay. So, shout out to him, right? Because he was making a video. I said I was going to make a video anyway about this. But I figure I should just put it right here. So, you know, because he's talking about Fallout 3 Remaster, and I said, I think, you know, since Oblivion Remaster dropped it to buy some time, not buy, but buy some time for Elder Scrolls 6. So basically they're pushing back that release date. So it would have, I think without Oblivion, I think it would have came out 2026 or 2027. But since the Oblivion, you know, remaster drop, I think it's going to push it back 2 more years back when that game is going to release. Because Todd Howard said he's still working on it. So he's still working on it. So the game is not even done yet. So I said right here, he said Fallout 3 Remaster might be 2027, 2028. And then I said 2028 and 2029, or maybe 30 for Elder Scrolls 6, which that makes sense. Because if they're dropping it here, we may not hear anything for maybe another year or 2 years before that. So it might come out, we might hear about Elder Scrolls 6 in 2028 or 2029, maybe possibly 30, but I don't think they're going to do it for that long. I think it's going to be either 28 or 29. I don't think we're not going to hear nothing in 2026, or no, we're not going to hear nothing in 2025 nor 2026. I think we'll hear something in 2027, possibly 2028. Might give them some time. That's what I'm thinking, because it helps them to push it back, and, you know, have that be finished and tied up. And I think they're still going to use the Creation Engine 2 on this, right? And then, so more likely is going to be 2027, 2028. I'm just like how Starfield got pushed back with the release time frame, and I think Fallout 3 Remaster, that game is not going to come out till probably 2028 to maybe 2030. We'll hear something between there, so we can hear something by 2029 or 2030, because they still got to work on, or possibly 2031, because Fallout 5 needs to be in development. It's not even in development stage yet, because I think they're still in planning and concept art. They're on that stage. They're in like planning and concept art for Fallout 5, because they're working on Elder Scrolls 6, because they already dropped Starfield. They dropped it in 2023. So yeah, so that makes sense. That's just my opinion. I think that's what he did. But I knew about this before I even watched his video or heard anything about somebody like Inside or whatever. I said, like, it most likely Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to drop until like 2028 or 2029, around there. Possibly 2027, maybe they might show a reveal in 2027 and release it on 2028. That's most likely be the possibility right there. So yeah, so at least we got an idea. Fallout 3 Remaster, it's not going to come out anytime soon, no, because they're working on the so they're working on what? They're working on the Oblivion remaster. So they doing that. They seen success, so they know they got this in the pipeline. Like, they're gonna start cooking for this. But I think they need to learn their lesson from the Oblivion remaster. They need to learn that first, right? Let me just zoom it in so that way you can see it, right? They're gonna learn this lesson first from right here. They're gonna learn this lesson from Oblivion right now. And then once they learn and got everything together and understand what they need to do, then when Fallout 3 Remaster comes out, it's going to be in a better state than Oblivion Remaster. So I think that's the plan right there. They're basically saying, let's just do Oblivion Remaster, see what we can do, learn from it, whatever that we need to do, learn from the mistakes and whatever. Then when Fallout 3 Remaster comes out, it's going to be in a better state. And it's going to give them time to plan and work out whatever they need to work out, the quirks, and test out things before they're going to release this game. And again, it makes more sense because, again, when you look at Starfield, it got pushed down to 2023. And then the DLC for Starfield, which is right here, it got pushed to next year to 2024. Right? That makes sense. And then now we got 2025 down here. If this was 2025, then we already got Oblivion Remaster. So probably like another 2 more years, we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6. So either it's possibly we'll see an early reveal in 2027 and then release on 2028. And then remaster should be from 2029 to 2030. I think that would be better because then they're setting themselves up for success. So I'm seeing what they're doing. They're spreading it out. They're making sure they got enough room and headroom, right? Because when we go back up to here, right? Go back right up to here. This is where it makes sense now. That where, I think, where was it? No. Sorry. Because it makes sense because, remember, they're going to go a roadmap to 2030. So they're going to have launch titles ready to go in 2030. So if they drop a remaster in 29, then that means Fallout 5 won't be that far off to 2030, 2031. They'll drop it. And it'll be a roadmap to 2030 to 2040. So then that way they'll see, here's all the games and da-da-da. And they're going to just keep dropping games after games after games. And it's starting to make sense. I mean, and we're starting to see the pieces of the puzzle starting to come together. I'm telling you, man, Microsoft is not effing around. Microsoft is a monster right now. It is a monster right now. They're literally going to be dropping games after games after games, and the proof is in the pudding cup. And I'm pointing it out right now. So, right. See, we got the Xbox Publisher Sale, right? But then, if you scroll down, right? Age of Empires right here. Look at this. Elder Worlds 2 coming out in 2025. Ninja Gaiden 4. Clockwork Revolution. State of Decay 3. Gears of War E-Day. Perfect Dark. Fable. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. They got more. They got more in the tank. So they're set for the next 2 to 3 years down the road. They're set. They got games. They got all of these games. They're set. They got a whole roadmap and everything else. Yeah, they're not gonna die anytime soon. They're still gonna be here. Everybody was saying like, oh, they're gonna die and go away like Sega. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's my next point right there, you know? Just want to give a shout out to Grey Guardian again, because when we go back to here, right, when I said this, right, and they're buying it, they like Xbox, they're playing Xbox games because they're paying for it, right? And then I said like this right here, I said, look, F it, let them keep doing it, because at this point Microsoft plans is to fill in the gaps to make up the difference on the PlayStation 5 console and their customer. And like I said, I already explained about Forza Horizon 5 where you need a Microsoft account, right? I just pointed that out. I just pointed that out, that you need a Microsoft account in order for you to play Forza Horizon 5. And then look right here, down here. Because if Xbox was so-called third party, other third-party publishers don't even need to ask them to make an account or anything else. And you know what? And it's working. Because guess what? They're still buying it and they're still making a Microsoft account. I'm telling you. And it's working. And then look, I'm filling in the gap where PlayStation is lacking to make up the difference. And it's working. And it's working. It really is working. You can see it. You can see it. That their roadmap and the shit that they're doing and dropping games and making people gotta make a PlayStation account, make a Microsoft account, more of this is going to come to PlayStation. And more of these PlayStation going to have to make it either a Microsoft account that are new or coming in. They're going to have to do this. And it's not going to just be this one game. It's going to be a few games here and there. It could be an MMO game, an online game. It could be anything. I told you, man, Microsoft ain't dumb. They really know what they're doing. And they're undercutting they're undercutting PlayStation sales and Nintendo. Oblivion Remaster is selling at $50. This one they want to sell this fucking game at $70, not even including all of the DLC, and it's an old game. It's a launch Switch title. Now they're doing it again with the Switch 2. The Switch 2 edition with no DLC no DLC with this. None. You have to pay that shit separate. And that costs again $80. You're paying more for the Switch 2 version than you would at the launch title in the original Switch. Bro, this is crazy. And this one, you're getting all of this in one bundle. And then look, undercutting The Last of Us Complete Edition, $100. You can get Oblivion Remastered with all the DLC for $50. I'm telling you, Xbox knows what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, and that's how they're making money. That's why you see them right here in the #1 chart, and they're going to stay up here for quite some time. Because you know why? Because the price is only $50. Imagine this game was on sale. If this was on sale for like $30, oh shit, man, they'll pick this up. Like, they'll pick this up more faster than what? Than this fucking game. They're not gonna pick up this fast. They're gonna pick up this game fast. Especially if it was on sale for $30. They'll pick this up before they even pick up The Last of Us Complete Edition. For real. I'm telling you, but that's all I gotta say about that, the Elder Scrolls. So yes. So what I said earlier, that's pretty much the deal right here. That's what's going to happen. So I was wrong. I can admit to it, right? I can own up to it, right? That my predictions was wrong about that. So now we know this list is legit, but now we can see that it's starting to push down and push whatever. So yes, we see Starfield got pushed down to here, and then the DLC for Starfield got down to here. So now they drop Oblivion this year, 2025. Here's Elder Scrolls 6, which it should be releasing in 2024. Either going to be, it's not going to come out until, it's not going to be 25 or 26. I think it's going to come out at 27 or 28. Because they already dropped this game in 25 right here. So that will give Elder Scrolls like an extra 2 more years before release. We probably might see something in 2027 at the most. We might get a reveal and then it will launch in 2028. Or they can reveal it in 2026. They can reveal the game and then launch it in 2027. That could be a possibility too. But I don't know how much time do they need. But Todd Howard said they're still working on it. So it doesn't seem like they're not quite done yet. And again, they're probably using the Curation engine too, which is good because, like, again, I know this is more controversial, but this is just my personal opinion. I feel like they should stick with the Creation 2 engine over the Unreal Engine 5. The Unreal Engine 5 is great with the remake and stuff, but it has issues in terms of performance because these consoles has old hardware, and that's not just on Xbox, that's including PlayStation and the Pro Model 2, dealing with old hardware. Okay, dealing with like they need more up-to-date PC hardware specs like I have right now to able to manage that. And also the engine needs to be tweaked up better and well optimized. It still got issues. So therefore, their Creation Engine 2 is more stable than Unreal Engine 5. Alright, say as you will about Unreal Engine 5 and how great it is. I get it. But in comparisons in 2 engine, I much rather have stability in a Creation Engine than it is an Unreal Engine that's just wonky and just unstable. Stability is better than instability. Okay? Graphically looks amazing in Unreal Engine 5, but at what cost? Right? Kingdom Come Deliverance is not even I don't even think Kingdom Come Deliverance is running an Unreal Engine at all. It's running on a totally different engine. I think it's running on Crytek engine. And that shit looks phenomenal. But it still got issues and problems, but they know how to tweak and work on the engine. I'd much rather have stability. Okay? So I want Creation 2 for Elder Scrolls 6, in my opinion. I don't know about you. You can let me know in the comment section down below. But in my opinion, I'd much rather have it to be played and run on the Creation 2 engine. I think Starfield, how it looks, and buildings and textures looks amazing. So I can imagine how Elder Scrolls is going to look in the Creation Engine 2. Or it could be Creation 2.5 engine, which is good. I'm happy, I'm down, and plus it's gonna give the modding community, like me and many others, to do something with it. It's easier to mod a game in the Creation Engine than an Unreal Engine. And that's a fact. It's more easier to do it on the Creation Engine than Unreal Engine. So I think that's why they're working on it, and they want to make it like extra good. So they probably need like maybe a 2-year, like kind of like, you know, kind of give us some room, you know, kind of give us some time. So they just said, okay, let's just work on the Oblivion remaster, drop that game, and then we'll let Todd Howard keep working on Elder Scrolls 6. And then after that, they're going to start working in production into Fallout 5. And then they're going to start, and then Vertios, that studio who did the Oblivion remaster, they're going to be working on the Fallout 3 remaster, but it's not even there yet. It's not even in stages yet. It's not going to be in stage until Elder Scrolls 6 is about to drop. Once that starts to drop, I think that studio is going to start working on Fallout 3 remaster, because then after that, once they drop this game and do some DLC, Todd Howard is going to work on his last project, which is going to be the Fallout 5 game, which he's going to work on that. And then Virtual is going to drop the remaster, giving that Fallout 5 a nice little break and a nice little break. So then he'll keep on working on it, and then it'll be released. So I think that's pretty much the plan here, what I'm seeing so far. But at least this list is pretty legit. It's real, but everything got moved and got pushed out the way, and some got canceled. So at least we know this is real, and at least we know that this right here, the Fallout 3 remaster, is definitely going to be in the works. Not in the next 2 years. I think when Elder Scrolls 6 drops, and once that launch after a year, after a year and a half, they're probably going to start working on the Fallout 3 remaster. That would be a good time to start working on that, because they're going to do... Because Elder Scrolls 6 is going to have what? Probably like 2 expansions, if anything. Right? Because they did that for Skyrim. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do that for Elder Scrolls 6. Right? They're going to have expansions and have all this stuff. Then they're going to have the mods and stuff. And then once that's pretty much almost done and complete, then they're gonna say, okay, we can work on you can work on the Fallout 3 remaster, while Todd Howard is gonna work on Fallout 5. That's what they're gonna do. I think that's pretty much the plan, and that's where I'm gonna state that right there. But yeah, man, I don't know what PlayStation
Let's talk
is
about
doing.
PlayStation a little.
I don't know what PlayStation is doing, man, but PlayStation, I'm just letting you know right now. Xbox right now, credit where credit is due. Say as you will about fucking Xbox, and you want to say something about this, and that. That's perfectly fine. That's fair criticism. I got no problems with that. You want to talk about layoffs, you want to talk about they cancel a game project, you want to talk about they're not working on this game, that's perfectly fine. Say as you will. That's fair criticism. But look, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Xbox is fucking killing it. They are fucking killing it right now over PlayStation. PlayStation, look, you look at their PlayStation first party exclusive titles. There is nothing here that is exciting. Astrobot, come on. Like, okay, that's a cute little game. We can say that for Super Lucky's Tale. Okay. But that's not gonna make people go out there and get a PlayStation fucking 5. Right? Look at this. Astro Playroom. Come on. Concord? That's gone. Look at this. Days Gone Remastered. Death Stranding 2. Demon Souls. They got Bluepoint did a live service thing and they canceled that project. Why is Bluepoint is not even working on the Greek mythology of God of War 1, 2, and 3? That's what they should be fucking doing right now. Not a God of War live service game. Destruction All Stars. This game is gonna fail. We already know that. Firewall. Nobody cares about that game. This game I give them credit, but again, this is an old PlayStation 4 game. This is not a new game. I can give credit where the game is great. It's a great game. It's a fantastic fucking game. Right? I give credit where credit is due. But bro, it's an old game now. We get it. And then they got Ghost of Yotei coming out, and it's just not that same energy how when this game came out. When this game came out, everybody was thoroughly impressed, and including myself. I was impressed. I was like, damn, this is way better than Assassin's Creed. This is way better than Assassin's Creed. Way better than Shadows. Way better. But Ghost of Yotei, I'm not feeling the same energy. They didn't even put my boy Jin Sakai in there. What the hell? Here it is, Ghost of Yotei. You're just not getting that same energy. God of War Ragnarok, okay. It's not my type of game. I like the old God of War games. Gran Turismo 7, well, that's going to be dead after Gran Turismo 8 comes out, because guess what? Do I have to show you? Forza Horizon 5 right here. Hey, you guys, we got Gran Turismo 8. I don't want to play that game. What about Forza Horizon 6? What? Huh? Forza Horizon 6? Yeah, Forza Horizon 6. Why is PlayStation don't make their own open world racing game? I don't want to play on a professional track. Oh, but graphically it looks good. Its performance, it got 8K. Look at this $700 console. It's amazing. Pro Enhance. They don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, they're like, all of these prices are going up to $70, $80 prices. Xbox is selling this game for $50. They got Forza Horizon 5 selling at fucking damn near what, $60. Call of Duty's at $70. 50, 60, 70. They're pricing their games, and you're still buying this shit because it's still on the top chart. They're buying the early access edition for how much again? They're buying the early access edition for $100. Early access begin on April 25th. And including all of the packs and everything for $100. They're paying for it. Oh yeah, they're paying for it. But again, where is their own open world racing game? Because Gran Turismo 8, let me tell you, it ain't gonna make the same sales as Gran Turismo 7. Because you know why? Because people are gonna still go back and play what? Forza Horizon 5. Helldivers 2, success. But where's the success at? On the PC. PC carry Helldivers 2. And that's a fact. Without PC, this game would have been dead. This game nobody cares about because VR is not even selling well. Horizon Forbidden West can't even outsell their own previous title, which is Horizon Zero Dawn. This game sold less copies than this game. This game got more copies over this game. That's fucking crazy. And that's a Horizon game. Lego Horizon failed on the Nintendo Switch. Then you got this new game. I don't know if that comes out. We'll see. We'll wait and see. But I told you in the other stream, Tales of Annihilation looks 10 times better than Lost Soul Aside. And that's a third-party game. Spider-Man 2 is not as better as Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 1 is perfect. Got a 9. This one got an 8.7. And again, I don't care about numbers. But I was expecting Spider-Man to do better. Because guess what? You couldn't even play as Venom. You can't even play as Venom in here, messing up the city, doing a whole bunch of you just can't. The fights was short. It was all cutscene. You got Mary Jane, got with a gun pistol, looking like fucking damn near fucking Solid Snake Eater. I was like, bro, that's why Spider-Man 2 didn't sell as well as the first Spider-Man game. Miles Morales is okay. It's alright. Still okay. It's still a good game. Wolverine, we haven't heard nothing about it. MLB The Show, what can you say about it? It's a sports game. It's gonna sell. Another MLB The Show. It's only Interactive Team Ninja 2. Okay. Ratchet and Clank Breath Apart. I don't even know what this is. Returnal. Okay. Rise of Ronin failed. And that's from Team Ninja. And Team Ninja is making what? What are they making right now? Shit, that's gonna be coming out. Ninja Gaiden. Team Ninja and fucking Platinum Games are teaming up to make this game. Look at this. Team Ninja and Platinum both are making a game together. All thanks to who? Microsoft. Told you, they're fucking killing it, bro. Microsoft is fucking killing it. This game is dead. This game from that did that, we only saw cinematic trailer. We don't even know when this game ever comes out. I'm not even excited for it. Stellar Blade is supposed to come out on PC. They should have released it on all platforms so they can make money, but they only sold 1 million copies. They only sold 1 million copies. I guarantee you. Hold on. You see why Xbox is so fucking smart? Let me tell you why Xbox is so damn smart. They said they would make a third-party deal to put it on here on Game Pass, but they still selling the game across where? Xbox, Game Pass, PC, on Steam, and on PlayStation. And I guarantee you, this game right here, Expedition 33, guess what? It's outselling Stellar Blade. You know how much it's outselling? 4-1. You know why? Because they're putting it on 4 platforms. They're putting it on Game Pass, they're putting it on Xbox, they're putting it on Steam, and they're putting it on PlayStation. 4-1. Stellar Blade only sold on one console, PlayStation 5, 1 million copies. That game is on 4 different platforms, has probably outsold Stellar Blade 4-1. 4-1. They only made they only sold 1 million copies. That is fucking sad. And then we go back up here on the top. Do I have to say it again? Look at this. It's here on the top 10 chart. This is 6, 7, 8. Is on number 8 on the top 10 chart on PlayStation. Number 8. Is literally not that far away from Forza Horizon 5 and Call of Duty. That's why MLB The Show is on multi-platform, because you know why? Because they're trying to make money. MLB The Show used to be just a PlayStation exclusive, and they're not making enough money. That's why they're putting their games where? On all platforms. That's why you see the difference between fucking Sony fucking up a title like Stellar Blade, making them only sell on one platform, thinking like, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of console sales, we're gonna do a lot of this, they're gonna make a lot of money. They only sold 1 million copies. And yet, you see Xbox strategy right here? They're putting it on Game Pass. They're not worried about, oh, we gotta make it a console exclusive. They said, no, put that game on Game Pass and we'll cut you the check. And you can still sell it, and people will still able to buy this game. You can still buy this game off of Game Pass. You can still buy this shit right now. They putting it on here, and they putting it on where? On Steam. Wait, sorry. Not on here. Let me see. Actually, I could type it in. Let me type it in real quick. Let me type this in real quick. Look at this. It's on Steam right now. And is at a discount for 10% off. You can get this game for $53, or you can get it at $4.99. $45. And people are playing it, buying it, and they are enjoying it. It's crazy. It's crazy how Xbox strategy is making money. Like, again, we go back up here, right? Look at what they're doing. This is what gaming is going to be in the future. Expedition 33 can play across a browser, mobile, TV, a laptop, streaming devices, cloud, handheld, consoles, high-end PC, and through Cloudblade, whatever. They got it across on all of this shit. So this game is being played and sold across 4 different platforms. That's not even including the Nintendo Switch. So without the Nintendo Switch, they're selling it on 4 main platforms, and they're playing it across on all of these fucking devices. 4-1 for Stellar Blade. The only way you can play Stellar Blade is on where? On a fucking console. And it didn't even make any sales. Just like how what? Just like how Final Fantasy, say it with me, 16. They didn't make no sales. They didn't make no numbers. It failed. And Black Myth Wukong has outsold PlayStation and fucking on PC platform. Over 20 million copies sold for Black Myth Wukong. You know what? You know what Square Enix wants to hear? They don't want to hear that they're selling at 3 million copies. You know what they want to hear? They want to hear that, oh yeah, our game is being sold on the PlayStation 5, 20 million copies. That's what they want to fucking hear. But they're not getting it. That's why they're going multi-platform. That's why Stellar Blade is going to be releasing on where? On PC and everywhere else. Because it didn't make the money. That's why Sony is fucking dumb as fuck. Stupid. But let's continue on with their stupidness. The Godslayer? What the fuck is this? Are you serious? The Last of Us Part 1? The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. $110. Then you got this. This been out for a while now. Until Dawn. Their game lineup is so fucking trash. It's not even funny. There's, like, again, I could give 2 games, 3 games some credit. But bro, if this is the best they got, and you got Xbox games are dropping games like this, Oblivion, fucking Starfield, Valve, South of Midnight, Forza Horizon 5, Expedition 33. They're fucking dropping games like it ain't nothing. Doom is coming out. You got the whole Doom collection on here. Atomic Fall came out. Stalker 2 is on here. Like, bro, look at this. Towerborn coming out. Doom the Dark Ages. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. All of these second, third party deals that PlayStation has done. Man, yo, this is crazy. Fallen Hunt Showdown, which is an extraction shooter that's better than fucking Marathon, and it's on Game Pass. Black Ops 6. Power World. Okay. Bro. And this is the best that they fucking got? Bro. They're not even putting out games. They are not even putting out games. They're not even putting out games like this. Delta Force? They're not even putting out games that look like this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what PlayStation fans wants to play on their PlayStation 5 console. This is what they want to play. This shit looks incredible. This shit looks better than Marathon. PlayStation wasting all of their fucking money and efforts. Oh my god. Look at this. This shit looks so good. This reminds me of Battlefield 3. Like, if Battlefield 3 had DLC, I'll be playing this game day one. Oh, they got a campaign DLC? Black Hawk Down? Yeah, fuck it. I'll fucking download it and buy it. This shit looks cool. Look at this shit. This game right here alone, I don't give a fuck if it's mixed. Just this footage right here alone. This footage right here alone put every single PlayStation title game to shame. They put that gameplay alone put all of these games to shame. Cause they got no games like that at all on their platform. Look at this. Look at this. There is no game like Delta Force on their platform right now. Or not even coming out. Look. No first-person shooter game whatsoever. No open world racing game. And they don't even got no RPG game. The fuck? How the fuck are they in competition and they can't even make any of those games? What the fuck? Bro, you might as well wrap it up. Dustin,
Giant.
take it away.
Cut its sales for.
All right, Dustin, take it away for this one. I gotta hear what Dustin got to say about this.
Forecast. Around $10 billion of value was wiped off Sony stock last week after the Japanese tech giant cut its sales forecast for its flagship PlayStation 5 console. It was 25, now it's 21.
And this is from last year. PlayStation lost $10 billion in value after sales slip. And that's why you see them jacking up the fucking prices. Right? That's why you see them jacking up the prices. Trying to tell you dummies like, yeah, no, it's for values, for our customers, you know, our market, blah, blah, blah. You know, everything is so expensive. They got you charging for this game on top of this. Meanwhile, fucking over here, they say, oh, you want this Oblivion remake? Nah, we're not gonna charge you an arm and a leg. We'll just give you for like $50. While PlayStation raised their PlayStation Plus and making you charge for these old ass games. Oh my God. And make it bad enough. Bad enough. They lost $10 billion last year. And then look at all these PlayStation, Sony live service games canceled. Look at all the canceled games. Live service canceled games right here. Encore, God of War, live service game. Last of Us Online. Spider-Man live service game. Sony Bend live service game. Payback from Bungie. They're making Marathon. That's a joke. London Studios live service game. That studio got shut down and closed. And they was the makers of The Getaway. I love The Getaway. I will love to see them to remake the fucking Getaway game. I will love to. I will pay money to see that. I will go and get me a PlayStation 5 or whatever, 6, 7, or 8 if they're willing to do it. I'll go and pay for that. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. Nope. That dream is fucking dead. Dead. Twisted Metal? Fuck. Horizon Zero Dawn MMO? They got another one still in the works. Oh, this is crazy. And then you got Fair Game and Marathon. Oh my God. I'm sitting on their PlayStation. Oh, look, available now. Days Gone Remaster. It's available right now. Oh, really? Wow, it's available? Oh, let me guess. Oh, wait. It's not even on the top charts. Not on the top selling charts. The top selling charts, all I see is a bunch of Xbox games. I told you, PlayStation is nothing but an Xbox. If PlayStation was making games like Oblivion, Forza Horizon 5, Call of Duty, they got under their belt, Expedition 33, right? Minecraft, you got this game, Indiana Jones, then I might consider saying, you know what? Maybe I should go get me a PlayStation 5. Then I go pick up a PlayStation 4 if they was making games like this. But in fucking reality, they're not doing it. Where's those games? This is not gonna cut it. I don't want to play this track racing game. I don't like professional racing game. I want to play a street racing game. Forza Horizon 5. Are they no. Bro, I'm telling you. Your console is nothing but a fucking Xbox. An overpriced, expensive ass Xbox that you're paying for no fucking reason. Meanwhile, I'm on fucking PC paying for $11.99 and I'm getting all of these fucking games. I'm getting all of these fucking great games right here. Brand new games, mind you, that just dropped. Expedition 33 just dropped. I could click on it right now and I could download it right now. And I could pay for it if I want to. Or I can go on Steam and pay for it. And it's being sold on where? On the PlayStation. It's on the top charts. It's on the top selling charts. Top selling charts. Where's the Square Enix game? Where? Where is Square Enix? Let's go down. Let's see if we can find a Square Enix game. Where is Final Fantasy? Look at this. Final Fantasy is not even here. Is it on number 4? This is on the PlayStation 5. This is the best-selling games. And yet, I don't even nowhere near see a Final Fantasy game. I don't even think I passed it. We're not even close. Wait, oh, right here. We're on what page again? Bitch, we're on number 5 on the page, and it's $32. This is Final Fantasy 16. Number 5 on the page. That shit is crazy, bro. Number 5 on the fucking page. All these canceled live service games. Sony, PlayStation, right up here on the top. Whatever. You up there. Yo, you gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Xbox is literally fucking smoking your ass fucking 4-1. They are literally smoking your fucking ass. They are literally smoking you. They are destroying you piece by piece. Oh my god. But that's pretty much all what I gotta say in this video. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just giving credit where credit is fucking due. What Xbox deserve, they deserve credit. No questions about that. I have proven and I have broken this shit down in this video. It's fucking ridiculous. And their roadmap is insane. Fallout, if Oblivion remaster just came, imagine Fallout 3 remaster, how it's going to sell. You know it's going to be right back to the top selling chart. It's going to be right back up there, right along with the next Call of Duty game, the next whatever, this, that, whatever Xbox game that they're throwing out there is going to be right up there. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. And they need to do something about that shit now. This is not fucking funny. And all these Xbox fanboys are saying they're not going to make it. They're not going to survive in the next 10 years. And we just proven that shit right here. Look at this shit. This is where we at right now. This is what they're going to become later on. This is all true shit. It's happening. They didn't cancel a console game. They didn't cancel a handheld game. They didn't cancel any of those things. They're making another console and they're doing a fucking handheld. They're still doing cloud gaming. They're still putting these games across all of these devices. Your fucking PlayStation 5 is an Xbox. I didn't even mention I want to buy a PlayStation title game. I wouldn't even care about Spider-Man. I wouldn't even want to buy Spider-Man. Call of Duty, Forza Horizon 5, and fucking Oblivion. You give me those 3, I'll fucking be good on PlayStation. But when I'm talking about PlayStation, their first party title studios, their fucking shit, what are they doing? You're getting outsmoked by Xbox and fucking third party all around you. Xbox is not going to be dead in the next 10 years. They are literally on the road to making fucking money. They're making fucking money. Roadmap to 2030? Bro, this right here shows you that they're not fucking around. And all of this shit is coming true right now, right before your eyes. You seeing it. You look, this is your PlayStation store, right? You see it. You know about it. It's crazy. Look at this. Go to best selling. Look, Best selling, top of the charts. Top of the charts right here. Forza Horizon 5, Xbox. Call of Duty, Xbox. Oblivion Remaster just dropped like not even like two or three days ago. Dropped $50. Top chart. It's on the #1 chart. Over Fortnite. It passed Fortnite. It's on this chart. Where the fuck is the PlayStation title game? What you gonna say? MLB The Show? 2025? Who gives a fuck about that game? That's like any other sports games right here on this chart. Nobody cares. I'm speaking from a gamer perspective. Where is like, oh hey, PlayStation making a new open world racing game, just like Forza Horizon 5, but it's even better. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. That's called competition. They ain't doing shit. Xbox game, Xbox game, Xbox game, Xbox game. Third party deal made from Xbox and is on fucking Game Pass right now for $11.99. I can pay for it or I can even buy it. And I can install the game and play this right now. What are we doing? You seeing it right here. Indiana Jones. Right? You got Delta Force, a third-party game that's making Call of Duty and Battlefield put together. This shit looks crazy. Look at this shit. Look, I don't give a fuck if it was lagging a little bit or whatever, or is mixed. I don't give a fuck. This game looks good. This is what PlayStation players been fucking asking for the past decade. Where is this type of game? They don't want to play no fucking marathon. You think they want to play fucking marathon? Marathon won't even make it in this top chart. Marathon will not even make it into the top chart. You know where that's going to be? It's going to be on the last fucking page right here. 417. That's where it's going to be at. It ain't going to be up here. It ain't going to be up here. Because that's crazy. Nobody wants to play this fucking garbage ass game, Marathon. Nobody wants to play this garbage. God. You got this game is better than fucking Marathon. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Sony, what the fuck are you doing? Like seriously, you got this game? Oh my god. And PlayStation is selling and PlayStation is selling their games on multiple platforms. It's fucking crazy. Look at this. Here's the Xbox sale publisher storefront. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at all these games. Look at it. Outer Worlds 2 coming out this year. And they doing Ninja Gaiden they doing Ninja Gaiden 4 with Team Ninja and fucking Platinum teaming up to do it. All thanks to Xbox. Oh my god. What are we doing? What the fuck is PlayStation is doing? Xbox, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Xbox is fucking killing it. They're killing it. Xbox is killing it. It's over. It's done. Xbox is killing it. They have literally won this whole entire generation. They're making more money than fucking Sony. They're putting out more games than fucking Sony PlayStation. They're making games what gamers really want to fucking play. Xbox is making those games. And people are buying it and want to play it. Like it's more desirable. There's not a single fucking PlayStation that I went through that list that I felt remotely like, yo, I gotta get this game or I gotta have this game. Like, again, I give credit to some games like, all right, you know, Spider-Man is not a bad game, right? I get that. But it's not something like that made me jump out of my seat like, oh yeah, like I'm excited. I can't wait. This is what's gonna make me get a PlayStation fucking 5. What makes me get a PlayStation 5 is like basically getting me another fucking Xbox. So if I'm going to be doing that, I might as well just go on PC and play Xbox Game Pass on here than going out there buying a PlayStation 5 for what? Third-party games? And then all your third-party game sales, there's no match to fucking Steam. And then Xbox is literally fucking raping you on that PlayStation storefront. They're literally raping you. They are raping you. To everyone else that's a gamer, hey, if you want to go get Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5, that's perfectly fine. I'm not stopping people or saying anything bad about it. You could continue doing that. What I'm fucking sitting here saying is, don't sit here and talk a bunch of shit saying Xbox is third party, they're going out of business and this and that. But they're dropping games left and right. They're outselling more games than what PlayStation can ever do. And they got better fucking showcases. When the last time I ever seen PlayStation put out a decent showcase? It's been quite some time. It's been PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 was pretty much the last generation PlayStation ever put out an actual good showcase. We're in PlayStation 5 and they haven't shown not one good showcase throughout this whole entire generation. It has been disappointment after disappointment. I don't give a fuck about critic scores. I don't give a fuck about that. I want PlayStation to start making games and dropping games and putting actual good exclusive games that's going to be pushing next generation. Supporting fucking devs like this right here, what Xbox is doing with Expedition 33. Putting support and putting them on the map to show that this studio, this team made out of 30 can outblow fucking Square Enix fucking garbage ass slop Final Fantasy fucking game. This whole game, blow that shit right out the water. I don't need to play the fucking game to tell from that. From an actual real gamer perspective. That I have my glasses and I can see and I put up gameplay footage. It's not that fucking hard to tell, like, yeah, Expedition 33 obviously blow the fucking water off of fucking Square Enix. Garbage, sloppy ass fucking Final Fantasy 16 garbage that been the same for the past decade. That's why they didn't sell so well on PlayStation. It didn't make their money back. But a group of 30 people with Expedition 33, 30 people, 30 devs, has made their money back and then some. And they're selling it across on all 4 platforms. And on Game Pass. And then Stellar Blade. What happened to that? Sold 1 million copies. 1 million copies. Expedition 33 has outsold Stellar Blade 4-1. And that's a fact. Stellar Blade did not make their money back. They could have made 4-1 money if they was to put it on where? On all platforms. If they would have stuck with that, they would have made their money back and then some. But nope, they took the Sony deal. And then guess what? They got fucked up. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to be releasing Stellar Blade on where? On the PC platform. Because you know why? Because it didn't sell well. That's why. That's why you see Xbox, what they did, they just said, just put that game into our service. That's all we're asking, and we'll cut the check for you. And you can still sell that game across on all platforms. What? You could do that? Okay, yeah, no problem. We'll do that. That's perfectly fine. We're not losing. We're putting our game on Game Pass, and we're still getting a check, and we still can sell that game across on multiple platforms, and including on your platform, on your PlayStation 5. PlayStation is not going anywhere in the next 10 years. You know who's going to be going somewhere? Fucking PlayStation if they don't get off their fucking ass If they don't get off their ass and they selling these bullshit ass games, I'm telling you, Xbox is going to take over your whole fucking platform. The takeover has begun. We're seeing it happening now. Look, we're seeing it happening now. Look, the takeover has begun. No open world racing game for PlayStation. No first person Call of Duty game. You don't see that from PlayStation. They're not making a first person shooter. They're not making an open world RPG game like Oblivion. I said this shit in the last 2-3 videos ago. I said this shit. Now it's coming back full circle yet again. Yet again. I'm telling you, it's done. It's done. But that's all I gotta say. I think I rant and I talked about it long enough. I'm putting where credit is due. Xbox deserves it. Xbox literally won this whole entire generation. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's done. It's over. It's done for PlayStation. Pack it up. Sell your PlayStation fucking 5. Because I don't give a shit. Because you know why? Because your PlayStation 5 is nothing but a fucking Xbox. Xbox. That's nothing but a fucking Xbox. Where's all the Sony games? What, Days Gone? That's not even the remaster version. That's the old version. Where's all the PlayStation titles? It should be on here on the top charts. It's not even on the top charts. Because you know why? Because guess what? They don't know how to make a fucking shooter game. They don't know how to make an open world racing game. They don't even know how to make they don't even know how to make an RPG game. But I do know one thing they can do. They can cancel a whole lot of these fucking live service games and lose a whole lot of money. Sony, what the fuck are you doing? For real. I'll give it credit where credit is due. But hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this video out. Let people know. Give credit where credit is due. Xbox deserves some fucking credit. Stop with the bullshit cap. I'm telling you right now, Microsoft and Xbox is not your fucking friend. They are not your fucking friend. They're pretending to be your friend. But I guarantee you, you keep fucking around. You keep thinking like, oh yeah, you know, they're gonna go out of business. They're gonna be like Sega. Yeah, you keep fucking thinking that. Keep fucking thinking that, because guess what? Guess what? You see that right there? You're gonna be doing what? Making a Microsoft account. You better start making more accounts, because guess what? That's gonna start to come up now. What you're gonna do now? You're gonna backlash it? Nope, because all your PlayStation fans are willing to bend the knee. You're willing to bend the knee, and you're gonna keep on making Microsoft accounts. Watch when these games are gonna start saying you're gonna need a Microsoft account in order for you to play Oblivion Remake or Fallout 3 Remaster. Then what you gonna say? Then you're gonna start complaining? I'm gonna be like, no, don't complain. Don't complain now, because you was doing it for Forza Horizon 5. You was doing it for Forza Horizon 5. You got no complaints about that. Don't start now with this game. Watch. You watch and see. You keep fucking around, you're gonna find out. Keep fucking around. You're gonna find out the hard way. I promise you. But that's all I gotta say. Peace. See you in the next one.